When did I ever do that? When did I ever do that? You think he'll take a long time before turning on camera like that one time? When did I ever do that? I never did that. Hey, that's my voice. Where am I? What? Where am I doing that? Take a long time. Hey, I was listening to my voice. Okay. I was watching my own stream. I'm my biggest fan. I'm the realest one. I've never done that. I don't know what you're talking about. I feel like I'm pretty sure max I've waited is like maybe 5 minutes. Oh my god. Does anyone know what part we're on? I think we're in 55. 55. How you guys doing? Hello, Discord kittens. It is I Dream. You forget he's streaming again. I'm live. That was a one-time thing. That was a one-time mistake. The real reason why we don't have a dedicated teacher's pet is because Marc is his own teacher's pet. That was so facts. Why are you so weird, Lilo? Why are you so weird? Why do you have to be so weird? I'm gonna start sending out bans just for being weird. Or timeouts, I mean. My bad. Oh my god. Had a pretty good day today. What's it called? I just went out. I woke up, right? Showered. You're great, Marc. My GF's feeling better and you're streaming, so great day. Let's freaking go! Let's go! Let's go, Griffin! That's a huge W. I'm glad your GF's being better. Your GF's feeling better. I'm the sane one here, based. I mean, could we really consider you sane, Roxas, with the amount of Christian knowledge that you have, man? Technically the most sane, but I mean, you have you know quite a bit. This is exactly what I do to my friends when streaming. Real. Roxer suffers with us being silly and goofy in stream. Real. Technically, yeah, you're right, Cosmic. You're based. We're all crazy. We're all a little crazy. I mean, that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it fun. Why else would we be here if we're sane? I mean, we're just watching the Christian documentary. All of y'all are basically Christorians. Hey, what did you guys think about the... I finally set up the what's it called? The Discord announcement video to be like a trailer for live channels, for live videos. So I thought that was pretty neat. I thought that was funny. I thought that was cool. So I was finally able to set that up, and I think that's a nice thing to have in the corner until I eventually make like a dedicated video for like lives, which I don't know when I'll do. It's a neat feature. Hear me out, but Marc's wall I married. Why would you? Why? I have multiple walls. I don't know which one you would do. Which one would you marry? It's very based. We got through Trump saga and just into Chris Twitter saga, meaning drink for pep names this session. Great idea to have more people in the Discord. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. We got what's their face to join the Discord. The art chick Rosie, which is huge W. They commented on one of the videos, and I had like a quick conversation with them. It was nice. Knowing there are other people as interested in this as me makes me feel less crazy. Biz, I'm glad we were able to form this community so that we can all feel crazy about the whole Christian shenanigans together. It's great. It's awesome. Hot damn. So how have you guys been? How's y'all's days been? Give me everything. Spill the beans, all of you guys. I will trauma dump to me right now. I will read it all. You need to start getting mods. I mean, it's like 17 people. It's not that big. Lilo X walls. I'll marry all the walls you marry. Look, I think this is the only weird wall because I have my wall like set like into my desk area. There's like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You'd marry 7 walls. Episode 58 includes possibly the angriest Chris has ever been. Even angrier than get my house off the dang internet, whatever it is. Now. Even angrier than that. I can't imagine what could possibly be angrier than that. No, Pecco, you're mid. Hey, welcome to the stream, Alexander Osborne. How you doing, man? You're new, I think. Hot damn. Boom. Or I think you might have gone into one of the streams, but you weren't there for long. Dude, I've married my house and light switches. Why would you do that? Have we gone into the Nazi Sonichu arc yet? I don't think so, but he did make a clay thing of Adolf Hitler. I had a kind of crappy day, health being a bit mean, and home is at 2, but I'm coping with Marc's stream and Fear and Hunger. I did see that you were playing Fear and Hunger, and I thought that was so... I thought that was interesting. I saw on the Discord. The toilet in one of my bathrooms is messed up, so waiting for tomorrow so a plumber can arrive. Hopefully we get the Super Mario Bros. Have you seen the Super Mario Brothers? Have you seen how they dealt with that problem in like the beginning of the movie? Went to get Applebee's, not bad overall. Base. Nothing really special. Today was my day off from work, so I just did chores around the house while watching your vids. How was your day, Marc? Hey! God, just keep watching my videos. It's great. It's great. I was here for the last stream and the one before, but I'm doing well. Been enjoying the server a lot. Let's go! I appreciate it, Alex. Yeah, I knew I recognized your name. Wearing a hat today, I see. Look, I mean, I don't know. I can take it off. It's because I wore my hat out like all of today, so I forgot to have it. Today I dropped out of uni, so that happened today. Really? Yo. I mean, it's not for everyone. Hopefully you get more stable if you like get a work or whatever. I hope for the best, Edgy. Marc, stop being weird. Me, I'm pansexual. It's my destiny. I had a 7-Eleven slushie and it's spilled everywhere. Hey, 7-Eleven, because it's 7-Eleven today. It's July 11th. They had free small slushies like in every 7-Eleven, and I got 2 for me and my mom. It was pretty based. They were free, and I loved it. I had to get a Coke. Okay. Unfortunately, I had to get a Coke slushie because the cherry slushie was off. So that was sad. I wanted to cry. Pecco wins this round. Discord snitched on me. Not much on a stay vacation being lazy. Hey, based. Needed for the mental health. What's up, Gatsu? Didn't do much except for keeping out of my mom's business. Ay, ay, ay. Playing Stardew Valley IRL, meaning weeding my entire law of my hand, and it's a slow process by getting there. I mean, you're being a lot more freaking what's the word? Efficient with your time, I guess, than I could ever. I just went out, made like $20, hung out with my mom, and like got home. That's basically all I did, like all day. I've been waking up at freaking 2 p.m. man. My sleep schedule is completely screwed over. Like what? I streamed till like what, 6 a.m. last night, 7 a.m. Stayed up for like an hour or two, slept, woke up at like 2 p.m. My sleep schedule's been so out of whack. I don't know how I'm gonna do it eventually, like when we get back to school. Cash in on those free Slurpees. Mark, your hair is so pretty. I mean, I try. I just got out of a shower, man. So it's like mid. It doesn't have volume. I gotta mention, Mark passed my math test today. Been a while since I ever did so. I mean, I suck at math too. I feel you, brother. I had to retake my college entrance like math exam, like so just so that I can pass it. My day was fine, nothing special, just playing video games based. They didn't have Coke ready for me. Oh man. I mean, cherry is the goat though. Cherry or blueberry. So I mean, if you're able to get either or, technically you win. I'm literally back home already. It just can't be bothered. My day hasn't ending. It's 12 p.m. where I'm at. Oh, base. So it basically just started. I'm in a math course now. Ay, ay, ay. Wait, so you're at school right now? you're on stream while at school, Roxas? Coke is not supreme. Bro, grab a Coca-Cola, throw it in the freezer, crunch it with an ice pick. There you go. You got Coke Icy. Absolutely nothing. I could easily do that for like $1. Just turned back in and heard Stardew. What's going on? Hi, Lucinda. Teacher, get this man. So I guess we're gonna get into the Christian Weston Chandler University. Actually, yeah, that's what I was thinking. So you're in a math course while watching stream. That's based. That's based. Banana Icy is best. I'm so excited for. Look, my parents talked to me because we're gonna go to vacation sometime in like December or November, so I'm very interested in seeing how I work with my schedule during that time. I think I'm gonna have to like stream while on vacation, but I don't know how that's gonna work out because we're gonna be out for like a whole week. So I'm really looking forward to that, to see like how my setup looks, how I work that out. But yeah, that's what I've been thinking about in terms of like being in different setups while like doing shit. Banana Icy is best. Please get out of my chat. Cherry Coca-Cola is good though. Normal Coke is okay. What? I'm meme. I'm very basic. I really like normal Coke. I've never been a big guy on like the different flavors. Like people like cherry Pepsi, cherry Coke, or like cherry Dr. Pepper, right? I've always been really basic. I never liked the different I think it tastes like medicine actually. Cherry Dr. Pepper tastes like medicine. This is an interesting batch of episodes. First interesting episodes in like forever. We will see. The Krabby Patty secret formula for the Icy isn't the same. You don't get it. Nah, don't stream. Just chill and relax with your family. But you don't understand. What if I fall off? Desert, you don't understand. What if I fall off while on vacation? That's a whole week. That's a whole week. Blueberry vanilla is the best Icy. Okay, come on, guys. You guys are hitting me with Twitter level takes right now. Don't enjoy it. Don't stream. Just enjoy your vacations, my dude. We'd have more than enough VODs by then. But what if I fall off? Either way, it's like in November or December. I'll know how I'm doing by then. Alrighty. So we're on part 55, I believe. Let's get it started. You will never fall out. We won't let you, and we want you to relax. I'm so relaxed. I'm so relaxed when I stream. It's like in November. I'll have time to like debate my choices and see what I do. But for right now, it's stream time. Smoothies are better than ice cream than ices. There's your Twitter. You're gonna make me think, because there are some instances where they are. All right. So don't make me think. I don't like thinking. It depends where you get your smoothie, where you get your iced tea. I feel like movie ices are superior everywhere. Cosmic, you remind me of Cosmic from the Discord server. Slushies suck. No. Get out of here, Lilo. Slushies can be okay. Okay. We're getting to part 55. We're gonna watch it. Lol, we like being empty brain around here. We're gonna watch it. It's time. It's react time. Oh my god. What made her this way? What is the attraction? Okay, I don't care. Boom, boom, boom. I think BronyCon part is part 56. Have to remember, but just enjoy the cringe. All right. Oh, I need to turn off the death counter. It's embarrassing. I missed this song so badly.
On May 8th, 2017, after a 561-day-long hiatus, Christine began drawing new pages for her Sonichu issue 11 comic book, showcasing her process via a 39-minute-long YouTube video. Even though she can be seen talking at times, her microphone seemed to have been disabled for the recording. On May 11th, Chris wrote on Facebook that she was a contender for the best local minor celebrity poll listed by Charlottesville's Seaville Weekly newspaper, and asked for people to vote for her. At the time of her announcement, we was
Okay, Mike is back. I'm sorry. Pen. That's crazy. I want to copy the writing style. So he kind of hooks it. Right? I want to copy the writing style. My mic is back. Okay, chill. Stop hitting me with the mic. My mic's back. You can hear me. I'm hearable. All right. So I want to copy the hand. Screw you guys. All right. They're left-handed, right? That's a left-handed. So is that it? That's how they draw? Did I do it? Is that it? I think I got it. Another way you are like Chris, your mic does it. Don't hit me with that, Karen. Is that it? Did I get it? I think I got it. That'd be from Chris's left. Okay, I think I got it. Look, let me write a message. That's flipped over, but it says epic. All right. That's a stupid bit.
phone seemed to have been disabled for the recording. On May 11th, Chris wrote on Facebook that she was a contender for the best local minor celebrity poll listed by Charlottesville's Seaville Weekly newspaper, and asked for people to vote for her. At the time of her announcement, she was in third place with 7% of the vote.
I hate how Chris holds a fan.
She also privately messaged her Facebook friends, asking them for their vote. The list was one of many polls on the magazine, which accepted nominations from anyone online. Christine was also in the running for Best TV Personality and Local Radio Personality. Among
This
the
gonna be
list
me.
of best musicians was Christian and the Hedgehog Boys, and the poll for best neighborhood featured Quickville.
Best.
Thanks to many online observers, Chris quickly climbed to the #1 spot in the local minor celebrity category, which was a feat soon repeated in other categories.
Best.
Christine soon after left an update on Facebook, stating that she was to be voted for in the local minor celebrity category only, and pleaded for people not to add her into any other categories with which she had no involvement. The following day, moderators
The
for the polls
Sonichification
stepped
of
in
Marc.
to remove anything Quick related.
That's already
though
my.
eventually more falsified nominations were added in again.
That's
by
already
Weems.
the Discord.
After a while, the Seville website reported that due to supposed frustrating technical glitches, the nominations had to be started over. Chris blamed trolling stupids for mass voting her out. On May 13th, in response to an article
Whoa.
regarding possible surgery which would make trans women able to carry a child through pregnancy, Chris expressed her elation at the prospect of finally becoming a mother.
Please
The
don't.
next day, she wished for a happy Mother's Day to all mothers, who she thought were amazing, especially Rosechu and Simonla, sharing a panel from her Sonichu comic, featuring Rosechu frantically doing housework.
Rosechu has a Wii remote based.
On May 15th, she live-streamed herself
I saw
using
this.
the photo
I
manipulation
saw
and
this.
alteration software, Photoshop, to create
Lilo
a
sent
large
that picture in the
composite portrait
Discord.
of herself, her parents, and her Sonichu characters.
We have already done.
Also, Marc, is Gutsy still banned, lol? I just remember you banning them in the beginning of the last stream. Haven't been around so much, Vinta. No, I just timed them out. I didn't ban them. The only person that I did ban was Cerilli.
done the drawings and scan them into the computer. At which we are going to put these pictures onto the pre-taken photographs for the 11th book. So right now I'll be transferring you live to my laptop. Alright, now I got... Okay, here's the layer.
Gotta respect Chris. Chris is a
Alright,
visual graphics expert, man.
checked head shape size there.
This is me making my thumbnails.
I think I'm gonna shrink them just a little bit. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's good. It'll be right there.
This is crazy. We're watching Chris's creative progress, creative
Well,
process.
Look at
I
the
mean,
close. When I worked on my shirt recently, I've noticed that the fabric weaving pattern was similar to that of my father's sweater. Made me cry a little bit.
On May 18th, Christine reported on Twitter that a troll texted her to say that he was from the future. She replied by saying that he should go back because he had forgotten their 2010 to 2020 sports almanac.
Chris just like me in
The next
Photoshop
day,
for a real.
after not returning home the night before, the Chandler's cat, Sorbet, was found by a neighbor, hiding in a gutter in their driveway.
Bruh.
The cat was only moved after being sprayed with water from a hose. After checking with a veterinarian, Sorbet was found to have suffered head trauma, uneven pupil dilation, bruises, and some bleeding. The doctor concluded that he had likely been struck by a car and would stay at the vet over the weekend. On the 21st, Chris revealed the cover art for Sonichu issue 12, prominently addressing LGBTQ themes, as the scene was set during the annual so-called SLGBTQ Pride Festival of Quickville. Chris addressed the addition of the S to the acronym in a Facebook post. Let's talk a bit about my idea of adding the S to LGBTQ.
Oh, this is
Firstly,
stupid.
the S is for straight, or cisgender. Both the straight and cisgender flags are above the S. I feel it's beneficial and good to include the straight/cisgender, as to not leave them feeling left out.
Oh, for God's
I mean,
sake, Chris.
we, the LGBTQ, have our straight allies and supporters, and to figure ourselves as different from them, in a sense, have seeded the idea of our community in us. Regardless, we do welcome them to our Pride festivals and events, but they each may have been feeling singled and left out.
This is
Plus,
a huge idea for
look at the acronym
Chris.
this way.
This is huge, guys.
SLGBTQ. We, the LGBT, and everyone in between. The Q being the queer and questioning, either amongst our allies
not how
and those who may be
LGBTQ
exploring
works,
and
Chris.
figuring themselves out. And the S, our allies, most of at least, that were here before us, and we still welcome them, at least the ones with open hearts. We, the LGBTQ,
You can be an ally
still strive
and
and work
not
towards equality
a part
and
of the
freedom like
LGBTQ.
everyone else. Have we totally considered the same for them? We are equal to everyone, and we are to remain included,
literally
and
as
the
it
least
is.
to return the favor unto
Man,
them.
I love the
Include their flags and
SLGBTQ
letter
plus.
in what we
Chris
already
breaking
have.
new ground
The
real.
total salad of a multitude of variants that makes us all as a whole a damn great salad, meats and fruits included. We, the whole world together, are the SLGBTQ. Thank you.
Insert
On May
clapping
22nd,
sound effect.
Christine reported that Sorbet had been brought back from the vet and shared the latest pictures of him. He was feeling better, even though his left pupil was still dilated.
Oh, that's
2
so
days later.
sad, man. That's sad to see.
Feeling better, even though his left pupil was still dilated. 2 days later, Chris made an update video for YouTube.
Just pretty much, this video is their plea for money because we're really broke and my mother needs more of her meal replacement shakes right now. It's like our enough to last throughout the rest of the month. But
My bad.
Anyway, but obviously, as y'all have may have noticed on my Facebook, I have completed a bunch more pages for book 11. Here, screen.
The idea of Chris Chen being a parent brought the song Way Down the Line by The Offspring to mind. Aside from the obvious, Chris feels like someone who would just continue the cycle of neglect. For sure. I mean, Chris cannot take care of themselves, so why would you think they would take care of a child of theirs? I mean, fuck, like they've been very adamant saying that the only reason they want like a girlfriend or they want someone to take care of them is because they need someone to take care of them, right? Like that's it. They just cannot take care of themselves. It would continue the cycle of neglect. They couldn't take care of themselves. They couldn't take care of a significant other, much less they would take care of a child. So yeah, no, you're completely right. The cycle of neglect would have happened if Chris were, for whatever reason, would have a child. Would it continue the fucking offspring or continue the... What is the word? Continue the bloodline. I would have adopted a cat like Sorbet in a heartbeat just to get him away from Chris. Sorbet looks so cute. If you see him in the lives, it seemed like Sorbet would just like go around just like exploring, and Chris would fucking yell at him. The cough, I can't. But yeah, I'm going to draw while watching stream. All good, Lilo.
Recap that. Kaputniks. The internet trolls. Kaputniks.
The internet trolls are canonically German.
But anyway, yes, my mother and I, we need a lot more money, please. So, please donate to the link below. No less than $1.
Oh shit, man.
No change. We want dollar amounts. But definitely, from each person, the recommended amount that the link suggests. Please, please, please. We need the money for more food. Ugh.
I'm gonna stream it.
Another
Buttons.
week and a half to go. Oh my god.
Shut the fuck! I hate you. I hate you. Oh, that's so, dude. That's some shit that I would pull in the middle of stream. That is so disingenuous. I hate you so much. Chris already yells at his pets. He would absolutely abuse their child / worship. Real. Chris would neglect his son. See one of the parts from the Jackie saga. Yeah, I hate the way he treats his fuzzies. They deserve way better than Chris. He is cruel and abusive. I mean, he's had pets of his die just because of his own stupidity and his own neglect. His family is like his household's own neglect. Yeah, Mark, I forgot to warn you. Being a Sonichu makes you cough a lot. Well, Mark, you seem to be coming down with something. With donating through the links in the description, be able to help with that. You already fucking know it, comic. Chris, give me money. Chris, give me money. You can replace Chris with Mark. The way he says please over and over, that really does feel like a kid who wants a transformer. Or wait, he's basically a kid that wants a transformer. Also, welcome to the stream, LF 222. I'll call you LF. Welcome to the stream, man. I have the sudden feeling of wanting to make the Mark fanfic series each time you cough.
another week and a half.
That's gay!
And sorbet. And the vet bill was $150.
Cough, cough.
Thank you, Lucinda, for the 5. I appreciate it. Look at this
Anyway,
shit.
please help us. Thank you. Have a good day.
Peace, Chris. Yo, what
In
was that?
response, several followers donated amounts of less than $1.
Oh, that's
to Chris.
funny.
As a consequence, Chris made another
Oh,
video
man.
to reiterate her original plea.
I said nothing under $1
Yo,
in
Chris
donations.
rocking the
no
man bun look.
donations less than $1. We need the money. Tell him, Mom.
We need the money
And what do we need it for?
for food.
I hate him.
And you've
I
been
really hate
needing
him.
a lot of... I told them that I reminded them that you need a lot of the shakes.
Yeah.
I hate him.
Anyway, tell them no donations less than $1.
No donations less than $1.
U.S.
Isn't it fucking possible to like limit or to like restrict donations less than $1? I know that should be possible. I don't know if it's different when like it's just a direct transaction. I know for like dono links you can restrict that, but I think Chris it was just a direct transaction where he's like, here's my PayPal, send whatever money, and I think that's why he's like begging no donations less than $1, which is so fucked. It's so stupid. You should be happy with whatever money you get, but of course Chris's mind thinks the way that it does.
Say.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Some viewers felt that Christine's behavior towards Barbara could be considered elder abuse and made their feelings publicly known to her. Chris deleted
Totally.
the video soon after, but it was downloaded by Christorians and re-uploaded onto YouTube again. On May 29th, Christine offered a video update on her cat, Sorbet.
Instigate a clue.
Mark, when you said that's gay, all I could think was yeah, and Mark is not gay, bien. That's an OG moment. Then Chris, actually finish your damn comics that people pay for. Real. I mean, it's so stupid because like Chris could just like get on the Sigma grind set and like either become good at business or make more comics. Because there are people that genuinely just want more comics, and that's what they're looking forward to. But instead, Chris chooses to just ask for money and be like, they'll eventually give me money just because like I'm, I guess, infamous, and it's so stupid. It's so dumb. I hate him. It is elder abuse, real.
Hey, Sorbet. You breathing okay? No. Sound like you're breathing through your mouth. Oh, bless you. That might be cute, though. Okay. Well, we'll try. I'll let you go then.
On the final day of May, Chris posted a work of fan art of a fictitious cover for Sonichu issue 13, set to
The only way to circumvent this would have been for people to donate only necessities, the way Chris couldn't have spent money frivolously. I mean, they tried. They did that with Chris when their house originally burnt down. They tried to do that. Like they sent like canned food, they sent like drawing supplies. It was the sweetest thing that the Trolls has ever done for Chris. And even then Chris thought it was stupid. Chris thought that it was just Chris was ready to undermine it all because a freaking credit card didn't work, I think. Or no, a check didn't work. They thought the check needed like a couple of numbers or some shit, and they were like, "No, how could you do that?" And some shit. It's just stupid. I hate him. I hate how like so disingenuous and like, what is the word? There's a word for it. Oh God, me and my beautiful English brain cannot remember words whenever I'm trying to make a point. He's so unthankful, I guess. He has absolutely no gratitude, especially when it's like necessary. Yeah, unthankful. He almost had a smart move when selling off old iconic possessions like the totem, but he didn't like take advantage of it properly. I mean, I thought him making Sonichu medallions was smart. That's a good business idea. People are gonna get it, whether or not they're trolls or actual fans of it. It's just that he sucks at business, So like he was like fighting with people and like childishly making the medallion not as they asked for. So Chris just couldn't do like anybody else. That's a smart move. Hey, welcome to the stream, Rebecca. Entitled. He's the definition of entitled. Real. I mean, he thinks he's famous.
Of Sonichu characters and characters from the planet Dolan.
He thinks people like the shit that he does.
Channels. Also on that day, she
Also
notified
Planet
her
Dolan.
followers that she was
Danger
planning on
Dolan.
posting completed Sonichu pages on Patreon, made available only to paying patrons, and would only make them available to the public once the comic book was completed. Chris proceeded to upload freshly finished pages of issue 11 on Patreon, though one of the paying patrons was in fact a spy from Kiwi Farms, who then made the pages public. On June 3rd, she posted a drawing of herself in her pony persona form, Nightstar. 2 days later, she asked on Facebook if people would be interested in seeing her binders of original drawings of the comic books. She determined to show them off if her post received 1,000 positive reactions. On June 7th, she offered a video update concerning the progress of her comic book.
Currently the previews that have been colored are up to page 61. We're up to about page 65 or 6 right now in the book. And
Thank you. I never make the streams because I'm an old lady who sleeps early. It's all good. I'm a young boy who sleeps at like 7 a.m. So I'm a little boy who does not have any freaking responsibilities other than stream late and sleep late. Hi, Mark. I'm out of the loop, so I ask, is your tip link preferred over the super chat? I don't care, Sanford Dice. But I mean, you're so cool. Also, hi, Sam. How are you doing, man?
yes, I finally got my own complete collection of my own books, printed well by my publisher, and also through Patreon. This would pretty much be
I'm an
the
old
only
man,
way
but I can hang like an OG
at the moment
based.
to get copies of my book, including those beyond book 4. I'm trying to, alright. Let me see what else. Thinking. My big Sonichu binders. 3 of them now, counting the one with all the cards. And my own Pogs.
Pog!
Anyway, that's a whole lot of crazy artwork. Actually, there's a 4th book, but that'll be a separate volume because that is X-rated. Anyway, volumes of my art book. Art binder, art books, illustrations. Yeah,
Where we at on the PS5 goal, my dude? I think we're like, we actually did like make like $100. So like we're like $300 out of it. I'm planning to get it like no matter what. Like in August, I can just like do more DoorDash shit. But like no matter what, I'm planning to get it in August so that I can, cause I want to get my little guilty pleasure. I want to get NBA 2K 24 when it comes out. And I want to get Madden 24 when it comes out. So that's like a lot of money down the fucking drain. But then I'm going to get Spider-Man. I'm going to play Spider-Man. And that's going to be a funny stream. That's going to be a good old stream. So guys, come on. The PlayStation 5. Come on. It'll go back to you guys. It'll be quality content. I swear. And we'll play Silent Hill 2 Remake. It'll be great. See, I can function on less sleep. But when that alarm goes off, I want to end it all real. Today, actually, I woke up at freaking 1 because my dad called me to get him like a water because he was working out and he was working out in the garage and he asked me to get him a water. Like he woke me up to get him a water because he didn't want to go inside because with AC it's bad to like when you're all sweaty and shit to go inside to enter like an AC area, to enter like a cold area after you've been sweating, after your body temperature is warm. So he asked me to get him a water, and so he woke me up at 1. So I just slept like 5 hours. I was like, so I got up, gave it to him, and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I was like, oh man, because I had gone outside and it was sunny, and so the sun hit me. I was awake. So I wanted to end it all when he called me, man.
let's see what else. Anything else?
Imagine being Christian's sibling.
I'm still thinking and processing and possibly further developments.
That's unfortunate. I'm very happy I have no responsibilities, man.
Trying to keep the haters out of the loop about that. So there. It's all good. Thank you very much and have a good day.
No, it's not. Sometimes you need to go into the AC to get your body cooled if you are overheating. Yeah, but his hair was like wet and shit. Because like he was all sweating and stuff. Isn't that bad? Like if you are wet or whatever and your body is like hot and crap, it's bad to go very quickly to like it's bad to transition immediately to like a cold environment. I think that's what it is. 5 a.m. wake up call and I'm a preschool teacher. It's better for me and everyone else if I sleep, but weekends are my sleep all day days. Yeah, man. I can't imagine. I hate waking up that entirely early. I just got my university schedule. All my classes 12 p.m. and up. All my classes are going to be 12 p.m. and up. I have no 8 a.m. so I have no morning classes, which I am very happy. Also, guys, like and subscribe and pledge on my Patreon today. Shit, ma.
On June 11th, Christine apologized on Facebook for failing to reply to many business inquiries and fan questions, stating that she needed a team of representatives to keep up with all incoming queries. She then sent out the message that if any fans were capable and willing to make better Sonichu fan art, fan fiction, or games, she would allow them to do so freely and would consider it as official Sonichu merchandise. She gave guidelines for the stories that creators should follow, such as adhering to the characters she created and maintaining content fit for a 7-year-old. She apologized for expressing hate for past fan art and once again supported the idea of fan-created Sonichu media.
This man said to make content fit for a 7-year-old. I mean, last time I saw Came for Quick was not made for a 7-year-old. Or that one fucking Sonichu, what was it? Spring Break special. I don't think that was fit for a 7-year-old. You are so smart. My dumbass took an 8 a.m. chemistry class in college. Why would I do that? Why would you do that? Why? I mean, I'm lucky. I had orientation very early, so I'm happy. Mark Patreon when I actually have shit to offer. On that note, good night, y'all. See y'all. I'll be weird watching tomorrow. It's all good. Thank you for being a part of the stream, Rebecca. Appreciate it a ton, man. We'll see you around. His stuff is not for children, real. Screams pedo. Mark being Scott Cawthon giving guidelines over how to make fan-made Sonichu content. Imagine the Sonichu fanverse. Imagine the Sonichu fanverse. That would go insane. Chris overseeing all Sonichu fan-related content.
Before she could make it officially herself. On June 12th, Chris appeared at a remembrance ceremony held at the University of Virginia in honor of the people who died at the Pulse nightclub shooting in Orlando, Florida. She brought with her Sonichu medallion, a drawing showing solidarity for the SLGBTQ community, the photoshopped family photograph of the Chandlers and her characters set in a photo frame, and a handwritten poetic letter and drawing which she recited in front of the attendees.
Oh my god.
The local NBC News station was at the event and featured Christine expressing her opinions.
The University of Virginia community is also honoring the victims of that mass shooting from 1 year ago. New tonight, the student body at UVA hosted a memorial service to honor the 49 victims who lost their lives at the nightclub in Orlando, Florida. This all unfolded on the steps of the rotunda along University Avenue. The 2-hour-long event included an opportunity for people to create art and share their tributes.
Do not hate. Hate is not so good. And to be paranoid is a bust. Feel the love that comes from us and try to feel love that you can offer, at least from within yourselves, for yourselves.
People also read the names of those killed out loud during the ceremony. The event helped to promote equality and diversity.
Later that day,
that was
Chris
such a brave
letter
take by Chris.
Which she had read out at the memorial service. Unfortunately, she failed to notice that her microphone had been disabled and did not capture any part of her recitation. Her letter read in part,
like me.
I feel for y'all, my friends, family, and allies in this lifetime of ours. Lost and confused is this point of our lives where we are meant to be. Where do we belong in our local communities? With minds gone blank, like a fully erased paper,
Chris is fucking Dahmer.
we are left with the remnants of what we had thought of before impulsively lost in time. I, too, was there during the times y'all were bullied, broken, and beat up bad. The times we've sought for new friendships to later, maybe, find truest love from one within. Soon enough, we not only have found ourselves, but we three, child, teen, and adult, combined, worked out our ideas. Taking our time, we continues onward in our life from how we were born towards who we are meant to be this whole lifetime.
I don't want to imagine that as a real thing. I don't want to think of that. Jeffrey Dahmer shoe. God
continue
damn it.
onward, the stronger soul, woman that we are. For being boy was a lingering downfall. Someday, I will find our destined sweetheart and truest love, while feeling the love from within, from child, from teen, from me. Upon realizing that she failed to record audio, Chris deleted it from her YouTube account. On June 14th, she made a video addressing the issue of some of her patrons leaking Sonichu pages to the public.
It has been brought to my attention that apparently those who have made the contribution to Patreon
That is so
are
stupid. I hate this. I
abusing
hate that
their
so much.
privilege and leaking the pages amongst the internet that I put up there. So let's not do that, okay? That's not cool. That's like movie pirating. You don't steal a woman's purse. You don't steal anybody's cell phone. So don't steal the pages.
This is so brave of Chris.
Alright? Be legit, be honest, be loyal. I believe in the kindness of people. So
That has to be the worst shirt that he owns. It's fucking Fluttershy, right? But it's a skin tight Fluttershy shirt. It's great. No, it's a great shirt. I'd fucking wear it.
since the club is ready, I'd send copies out to every Patreon that has been paying. And so on with book 12 and 13, 14, so on and so forth. And I think that'll just about cover it for now. So until next video, be it Captain's Log or random stream, everybody, have a good safe day.
2 days later,
She skinned Fluttershy. Good lord. They got Fluttershy. Oh god. Oh fuck.
Chris posted a short video featuring her mother, Barbara.
We are in need of donations for food. Please
Barbara jump scare. Fuck off. White woman jump scare.
consider us.
From evil. It's deliver us, but
Thank
sounded
you.
like it.
On June 20th, Christine shared a year-old Facebook post of her wishing her father a happy Father's Day, adding that she still missed him every day. Later on, she wrote a lengthy post regarding the ages of her characters.
This specific recording of Barbara just hurts to watch every time I've seen it. Every time that Chris brings Barbara up in any way, shape, or form, because most of the time when Chris brings Barbara up, it's just to e-beg. It's just to use them for e-begging, and it fucking hurts me. I can't even. I refuse to do the fucking donation meme when Barbara's on screen because it just doesn't. It just feels wrong. That's an elderly woman that's just off. That just does not understand. That just cannot comprehend and is just doing as Chris asks for her to do. Like if Chris asks her to like say this and this, she's gonna say that or that. And it's like, bruh, it's disgusting. Poor Barb. Welcome to the stream, Meg. She looks like she's been hypnotized. I mean, that's what dementia makes you look like.
Simply put, it is inconsistent cartoon logic. Around the time I specified the main 8's ages in Book 8, I was under a lot of unwarranted questions about their bloody age in relations to the content/miscontent of what I drew and wrote beforehand. Ugh! I was still testing the waters of the story typings, parodies, what works/doesn't work. It is very common amongst the beginning book authors. even in televised cartoons and video games. I dare put unto you all, Ash Ketchum is still 10 years old. Sonic the Hedgehog is still 16 years old.
He's aware Sonic the Hedgehog is 16 years old. Wee woo, wee woo, wee.
And Stewie Griffin is still 1 year old, while during the Family Guy series, Megan has gone from 16 to 18 years old. Twilight Sparkle and the main 6 are teens to adults, while Celestia and Luna are like 1,000 years old. Even XJ9, Jenny, while built a few years prior, her mindset is teenager. Sigh and groan.
Sigh and groan. Remind me, did we cover the Uniclit yet? Yes, we did, and it was very unfortunate. Time for Chris to make a fuss about ages, despite Chris only ages characters to not make child porn. Remember Zapina and dumb laws. I quote that every single freaking time. I think it's the dumbest take that Chris has ever done. It's the dumbest dialogue that Chris has ever made, referring to that as dumb laws, referring to basically child like protection laws as dumb laws. Come on, dude. Fun fact, the canon ages of Sonic characters got revoked recently. They deleted them all off of the official Japanese site. So what, are they just in limbo? Are they all just unaged? Currently officially? What the What?
I feel the best way to answer this annoying question to everyone is to not think or overthink about it.
Someone check his hard drive.
We, the artists, creators, and writers, specify an age to our character, at least I feel, when it can be deemed warranted. We do not have to consistently celebrate birthdays or let our characters age canonically or not in our works. The obvious, simple, not to overthink, straight up answer from all of us creators is just take the characters' age as we have given them, respectively. And in my case, the main 8 are more than 20 years old. May as well be over 21 now. Sarah, Christine, and Roberta are teenagers, close to equal 17 years old. And Sandy and Zapina Rosechews are in the 4th grade, despite Sandy being less than a year old, physically, but mentally equivalent to the typical 4th grader age. Once again, take each character's age at provided value, unless we later say different. Shut the f*** up.
That's a funny way to end a fucking rant. Shut the fuck up.
On the final day of June, Christine uploaded the final
Chris,
pages of Sonichu issue 11
Chris knows how to
on
make
her
an argument.
Patreon page, officially completing the comic 8 years after its inception. The comic begins with the Sonichu Christmas special episode, set in December 2008. In the Sonichu family's home, little Christine, the Rosie, prepares for her elementary school theatrical performance of the nativity scene, while Rosechu and her daughter Sarah bake cookies.
You should clip that and use Gino's audio there for the new Dono notif. What, just to shut the fuck up, or what? What do you mean? What Gino audio are you asking me to clip? I could do that. I wouldn't mind it. I just have to remember to shut the fuck up. Okay, I'll do that. I would just have to remind. Look, I'll make a note of it on my phone. Just for you, Cosmic. Just for you. What are we? 54. I'll do it, man. Alright, I did it. You're welcome. I'll get that set up.
The rec room, Sonichu and his son, Robbie, hang stockings by the fireplace.
Look
In
at the
kitchen,
little baby.
Sarah thanks her mother for letting some of her friends come over for the
That is
Christmas
terrifying. I don't know about you. That is kind of terrifying.
party and shows her that she made one cookie in the shape of a candle for her friend Kevin because he is Jewish. Sarah also made it vanilla flavor
Chris is
to
so
keep the
inclusive,
ingredients
guys.
neutral to avoid an allergic reaction from other flavors. In preparation for an incoming snowstorm, Sonichu goes out to buy groceries and extra supplies, while Christine recites Mary's song from the Gospel according to Luke 146.5 to 55 in preparation for her play. The next day, it is announced that Ann Weston Elementary School would be closed on the count of the storm, so the children would stay home for the time being. Sonichu then goes out to work through the chimney because the doors of the house are blocked with snow. He then uses his powers of super speed to clear the surroundings of snow.
Damn.
Over the coming days, Robbie plays games on the Nintendo Wii and watches Christmas cartoons. Sarah continues to rehearse her lines for her school performance, and their mother, Sonichu, frantically cleans the house.
This is such a
One
good
day
episode
during
so
a
far,
play
guys.
date at the boy Kevin's house, Sarah plays the combat video game Call of Duty World at War with him. She becomes too embroiled in the action and in a reckless move causes Kevin's character to die, which upsets him. Sarah tells him to not get so attached to a set of digital pixels, but he states that he spent over a whole month leveling up and learning the Treadin, preparing for his first war game, only to be quickly killed by Sarah's arrogant actions. To comfort him, she offers him the cookie she baked in the shape of a candle. Kevin looks at the candle's flame and is reminded of the explosion which killed him. He slaps it out of her hand and smashes it to pieces against the TV. He runs upstairs crying, while Sarah realizes that she has hurt him and decides it best to leave.
This is huge.
Later in Sarah's room, she has a telepathic...
This is the most freaking comprehensible Sonichu story I've heard since like chapter freaking 1, man. This is the most comprehensible Sonichu story. I'm actually sort of impressed.
Conversation.
It took like this is like 10 years in the making. I think I don't know when the last Sonichu volume or like comic was made, but this is good.
Magi-chan, who comforts her, but lets her know that she and Kevin will most likely not retain the
I'm
fondness
invested.
for each other, and tells her that she should do something to make up for her actions. 2 days later, while out shopping, Sonichu and Robbie come across a crying woman who tells them that she lost her job and was then evicted because she could not
Like
pay
8
rent.
years ago.
Robbie
This story
bursts
is a
out
decade in
that
the
her
making,
story was
boys.
distressing and would also feel the same way if that happened to him. Sonichu apologizes for his son, clarifying that he is very caring and empathetic. They call for a taxi for her that would bring her to a nearby soup hotel where she could stay. Meanwhile, while Blake and Bubbles are out together, Enos, the homeless Jamaican drug addict, wishes Blake a happy Kwanzaa. He is angered by once again being mistaken for an African American. Bubbles calms him down. The book then flashes back to August, referring to the time when Simone LaRoche was
Peter
presumed
fucking
to have
Griffin
died
down
from
there,
an
boys.
explosion conducted by the
Peter Griffin.
Asperpedia 4. The
Man.
doctors at the time are
Hey,
amazed
Lois.
to see that she is coming
Lois,
back
I'm
to
a doctor.
life.
Lois.
Later, doctors find that her skeletal structure is made of simitanium, an incredibly strong metal, which also runs in her blood and organs, meaning that she can regenerate her own organs and bones. She is instructed to spend more time resting and recovering. On December 15th, she is discharged from hospital and is reunited with her husband, Wild Sonichu, and their daughter, Sandy. Meanwhile, in the mountains, Magi-chan and Sylvana Rosechu express their love for each other and acknowledge that Sylvana's former father
Mistaken for
figure,
an African
Count
American is
Graduan,
wild to
would
me.
eventually return, but she has been learning to break free from his
Hey, Lois, remember the time I did surgery on a Sonichu? Meh.
teachings. They then
Hello.
kiss and express their intentions to fornicate. Later that same night, during the school nativity play, Christine feels something happening to her and rushes backstage. Sonichu and Rosechu take note and get ready to come to her aid, when Christine text messages Rosechu, telling her that she is evolving into her final form and that she needs new clothes. Rosechu instructs Sonichu to run home and bring their daughter a change of clothes. 1 minute later, Rosechu and her 2 other children come to Christine's dressing room. Christine tells her family that she evolved and had a huge growth spurt, which caused her clothes to be ripped apart. Rosechu tells her to keep a happy thought and sing something. The mother and daughter then sing I'm Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman by Britney Spears together on either side of the door. Sonichu then comes back with new clothes.
Welcome to stream Cody
Christine
Games.
changes
How you
into
doing,
her
man?
new outfit and comes out on stage just in time to sing her song with confidence. As her parents admire her performance, Sarah and Kevin discuss what happened at their playdate. She apologizes for blowing up his in-game character and offers him 3 cookies she baked in the shape of dreidels. Kevin explains that he learned
You can get PTSD from a lot of shit. I think it's unfair to say that you can't get PTSD from things. I mean, fuck, like, I believe let's say, I'm bringing an example, right? A veteran, right, could potentially get PTSD from their character dying in like Call of Duty. And in this case, it's a little mid, but yeah, you can get PTSD from a character dying in a video game. PTSD is not equal. All PTSD instances are unequal. You're all good, Lilo. Welcome to the stream, Felipe. How are you doing, dude? Chris thinks he has PTSD from being rejected from no wecking.
Learned to appreciate teamwork.
Chris got
and
that
her
troll
aggressive and
PTSD,
rash
man.
actions
It's
made him
unfortunate.
dislike her. He thanks her for being his friend and playmate, and hopes that she can grow up and mature more. Sarah cries, and her brother Robbie comes to comfort her. The family soon reunite as a whole and drive back home. On Christmas Day, all the Sonichus gather around the large Christmas tree in the Quickville shopping center to exchange gifts and embrace each other romantically. Simone remarks that she hasn't seen Christian lately and asks about him. Roshu tells her that since he came back from the future, he, or rather she, has been adjusting from the future shock. Roshu goes on to explain in depth how in 2014, Christian realized that his soul was female and so changed her pronouns, her name, and began the process of physical transformation as well, all the while continuing to be attracted to women.
Is the
After
comics
their
font
past,
Comic
Christian
Sans? I
returned
believe
from
so.
2015.
It's great.
He started to readjust, and by October had finally realized her true self. Sonichu adds that the news blew him away too, and had come to regret his past ill words against the gays. He says he
Chris
was
doing
mostly
Undertale
upset
reference
with trolls
before
and
Undertale.
bullies for their mislabelings of him and Chris, and acknowledged that he has no ill will towards the gays, and that there was nothing wrong with what they did, though he never found any interest in their actions.
There is
With Christine
nothing
becoming
wrong
part
with what
of the
they did.
LGBTQ communities, Sonichu and Roschu have learned to be more accepting and supportive, and even hired their next-door lesbian neighbor to be their babysitter, solely on the basis of her work credentials. All the Sonichus and Rosechus agreed to go to Christine's house to cheer her up, since she had been in seclusion, mentally recovering. The next panels show photos of Christine playing herself, incorporated into the comics. The Sonichus
God,
welcome
man,
her back.
anytime Chris does this crap, and it's so
She had been in
uncanny.
seclusion, mentally recovering.
It's so funny.
The next panels
It's just a
show
still of
photos
Chris with all the freaking with all the freaking
of
like
Christine.
all the characters just looking before him. Welcome back, Christine. What's up? Welcome back, Christine.
playing herself, incorporated into the comics.
God, that's funny.
The Sonichus welcome her back and state that they have missed her. Blake approaches Chris
God.
and compliments her bust. She thanks him, but
Nice rack.
states that she was not interested in any of his advances. Blake
Thanks, Blake, but don't get any ideas.
clarifies
hate
that he
you.
was quite surprised by her appearance. They then all pose for a photo, featuring all the main Sonichu
This is so
characters,
beautiful.
her parents Barbara and Bob, and her
This
transformer
goes so
car,
hard, boys.
Sonichu. The scene then switches to December 17th, 2008, at a dig site in Virginia, where Sonichu is digging underground looking for fossils
A dig
while
site.
repeatedly getting blown up.
Gino said that like if he was saying a dick site. You guys heard? Look, the fucking captions called it a dick site.
Where scene then switches to December 17th, 2008, at a dig site in Virginia,
It's-
where
he said
Sonichu
dig
is
site.
digging underground looking for
digging
fossils
underground.
while repeatedly getting blown up by Voltorbs, a type of Pokemon. The readers are then reminded that in August, he had aided in the killing of Simonla, his sister.
I'm pretty sure I just had brain
Meanwhile,
rot.
Sonichu receives
unfortunately.
an email from his sister, writing that she had made a full recovery and that he was welcome to visit any time. He decides to head on over. The scene once again flashes back to the modified ending of issue 10, wherein the Asperpedia 4 are condemned to live the rest of their lives in the Amish community devoid of modern technology. Part of the sentence was that all the Pokemon they had trained, including Sonichu, were to be released after being rehabilitated. He was warned by Wild to never come near their family again. Back on December 18th, Sonichu comes to Simonla's house. She welcomes him in, while Simonla's daughter Sandy comes back home. She yells to her mother to get away from that male, but Simonla demands her to apologize to Uncle Simon. Wild Sonichu then also comes back home and reacts in hate at Simonchu's sight, pulling out a vine and whipping him with it. Sonichu then faints, while Simonla calls for them to stop the madness. She explains to her family that her brother was a victim of circumstance
I don't
and
know what's
forgives him for
happening.
what he did.
I
and she
lost-
expects her husband and daughter
I
to
thought
forgive
I
him
thought this was a good story so far. I kind of lost track of what's happening.
as well. During the family reunion dinner, Sonichu explains how he was captured by Evan Christopher George and trained to carry out his and his cohort's evil deeds. He then reflects how after he was released, he took an interest to geology and
Chill.
collecting fossils.
Chill.
Sandy offers to bring
What
the
even
mystery
is this
fossil
comic?
her
I
uncle
forgot.
brought with him to the Quickville Museum. Christine Chandler interjects as the narrator to apologize for failing to title the episode beforehand. She also adds that the story is derived from a script given to her by her Facebook friend and financial contributor, William Elliott Waterman, but she had taken some liberties with this story and altered it to add more details. Episode 23, Sonichu and Banana Funkle, formally begins in Quickville Museum, where Sonichu and his niece submit the unknown fossil sample for research to a yet-to-be-introduced blue rosechu, whom Sonichu fancies. 15 minutes later, the researcher comes back to tell them that the fossil is a newly discovered Pokemon, which had been revived and then given back to them within a Pokeball. It was dubbed Bananasaur. Sonichu opens the Pokeball to release the small green dinosaur-like Pokemon, which could only speak gibberish. From far away, Punchy Sonichu could hear and comprehend the Bananasaur's thoughts and rushes to meet him and his keepers in the museum. The Pokemon and Punchy communicate with each other telepathically and bond over their shared love of the rock band AC/DC. At Sonichu's request, Punchy agrees to take care of him since he seemed to be the only one able to understand him. He feeds the Bananasaur a strawberry-flavored Pocky, and then it suddenly evolves into its next evolutionary stage, a larger, yellow, banana-shaped creature called Bananasauros. Punchy brings him home and introduces him to his girlfriend, Layla Flaffy.
Bananasauros.
She then calls Punchy over to the kitchen to discuss the uninvited guest privately, angered by his sudden appearance, as she is not ready to accommodate him. She begrudgingly accepts to try to cope with the Bananasauros, but claims she will leave him if it becomes too much to bear. Punchy and his Pokemon then bond over some video games. Later at the daycare center, Punchy encourages the Bananasauros to mate with the Pokemon Ditto, which then shapeshifts to appear like a Bananasauros. About an hour after ferocious intercourse, the Ditto lays 2 eggs. On another day, the two practice fighting at Nabe's dojo shin.
Why'd you have to label it like that? What the hell, Gino? Gino, why'd you have to... After ferocious intercourse.
Sauros. About an hour after ferocious intercourse, the Ditto lays 2 eggs. On another day, the two practice fighting at Nabe's dojo.
Only type of intercourse I have is ferocious. Y'all
keeps
already know
getting
me.
bested by Punchy. He then whips out a skateboard, and they have one final match, which results in both of them needing to be hospitalized. On December 22nd, they come back home to
Cherry's
find
a female.
that Layla
Also, welcome to the
has
stream,
packed
Phoenix.
her
How you doing?
suitcase and is ready to move out. She says that she had unfriended him on Facebook and never wants to see him again. But she accepts her words as she punches Bananasauros in the face on her way out, calling him bruised and unfruitful. Christine interjects once again to inform the viewers that time was short to complete the episode, so she offers a brief summary of what happens next. Layla goes to stay with a temporary caregiving trainer, William Faulkner, as the Bananasauros gets too comfortable living in Punchy's house, playing video games all day and not cleaning up after himself. Luckily for Punchy, the banana Pokemon is soon given the job of cleaning and maintaining the dojo. Then, Magichan interrupts the narrative to inform the reader that he had been busy collecting Sonichites and Rosechites.
The greatest author of all time, Phoenix, Christian Weston Chandler, otherwise known as Christian.
A newly introduced item based on the Mega Stones from Pokemon, which could temporarily induce evolutions of the electric hedgehog Pokemon into their Mega forms. Also, a spot of havoc was averted at the SLGBTQ Pride Festival in 2009. In the behind-the-scenes prologue of the next episode, Sylvana Rosechu is receiving a spa treatment. As she finishes, a stagehand informs her that she has 60 seconds before the film crew starts filming, as if the episode were to be recorded like a TV show. She then transforms into the guest star of the episode, Sonic the Hedgehog, whom she will be playing throughout episode 24, part 1, The Clip Show. On August 21st, 2009, Sonic meets Sonichu and Rosechu at Quickville Shopping Center. Sonichu and Sonic reminisce about recent happenings. Rosechu at Quickville Shopping Center.
Amy is at Macy's now. That's such a funny, out of context. That is such a funny thing to hear Sonic say. Amy is, yeah, awesome. Amy is at Macy's now. That's so funny.
Sonichu and Sonic reminisce about recent happenings. Sonichu recounts an account of bullying experienced by his children Robbie and Sarah, and then their fight against a jerk-op. Sarah then suddenly evolved and grew in size, vowing not to wear skirts or overly feminine attire. preferring to wear jeans and a t-shirt. Sonichu adds that a month or two after that event, Robbie came out as a lesbian soul and then evolved into Roberta, having fully transformed her body into that of a female, and has never felt happier or more confident. Christine Chandler then surprises both Sonichu and Sonic, and to convince Sonic that she was indeed the same.
So is Robbie Chris's self-insert? Is that what's happening here? Robbie is Chris's self-insert. They evolved into a lesbian female soul. Is that what it is? Amy just getting that 4th of July Macy's sale. Robbie is just a stand-up for Chris's self-insert. I knew it. Look at all of that positive representation. How far we've come. Chris is so
form.
She
explains to Sonic that this happened after Chris returned from his trip to 2015 and had Slow Wheel Rhyme arrested. While still in his colossal Christian form, he ponders that he indeed felt more feminine in his high school years, and finally comes to terms that his soul was female.
So brave.
He then transforms into the female form of colossal Christian. After briefly admiring herself in the mirror, the energies of the Sonichu crystals, which caused her to transform into her current state, then escape her body and sync with the energies which had departed Sonichu earlier, and they merge in the moonlight. The combination of energies create crystals, and then they all shatter and fall to the earth in millions of pieces.
Marc
Chris
is not ready
returns
for
to
the
her
fat
female
roast
Christian
part.
Sonichu form and finds one of the shattered crystals, or the
This is
Sonichite,
great. This is
on
my
the ground.
favorite.
Meanwhile, Sonichu and
so far.
Rosechu watch the explosion in the sky, and then pick up Sonichites, which fell to the ground.
I am woman, rar is in fact how I wake up every morning. That's me too. I go, I am man, rar, as I wake up and stare at myself in the mirror. Resort back to monkey.
They suddenly evolve into their Ultra Sonichu and Incredible Lioness forms, respectively. Their powers soon wear off, and they return to normal. Christine recounts that Magichan has been collecting all the unique Sonichites meant for each individual Sonichu and Rosechu, and now the Sonichus have them sewed into their socks, and the Rosechus have them put into their barrettes. They would be used as a last resort to transform into their unique mega forms. Christine then gets a call from her father, who wants her to go buy some TV dinners and soup. Sonichu and Sonic discuss meeting up again soon, at which point Sonichu will talk about the wedding. The comic concludes with a vow for the story to be continued.
I'll tell you about the wedding after we eat.
On July 3rd,
says to Sonic
Christine shared a photo of one of her favorite works of fan art, encouraging her that her sweetheart was out there somewhere. The photo also revealed that Chris kept printed versions of private Facebook messages from at least her friend, Jessica Quinn.
Oh shit, that's creepy. That's creepy that is found out. Oh my goodness, that is creepy as hell. Holy crap. Oh my god, that is, wow. That is weird. And the fact that you would even like... No, I'm not talking about the Jessica Quinn. I'm talking about the fact that their service provider is Sprint.
On the
Come
4th,
on, man.
Chris wished her Facebook followers a happy
I have
Independence
T-Mobile,
Day,
bro.
sharing an alternate
Get with
page
it, bro.
from her latest
Holy
Sonichu
shit.
comic. 2 days later, she wrote that she cooked a hot hamburger plate with mashed potatoes and gravy, inspired by the work of her late father's old friend, Tony, and posted a photo of it. However, Kiwi Farms user Lucas Wolf looked up the term hot hamburger plate on Google and found the image Chris used to be the first result on the image search. On July 7th, she posted another Captain's Log video asking about sponsorships.
Just another
This is
just
me.
a short
This is
update
me.
today because
This is me.
What else? We're up to page 14 in book 12. Although it's not totally covered, those are not totally covered in yet. We're up to page 8 on the coloring process, and those pages will be uploaded onto my Patreon on due time on Sunday. Anyway, so another thought I had, I often use and enjoy using this Crayola super tip markers. I was thinking, I'm wondering, do artists sometimes take sponsorships? Because
Bro wants a Crayola
if
sponsorship.
Crayola's
Oh god.
hiring and accepting us to be their sponsors, then I highly would endorse the Crayola products.
Bro ain't even sponsored. He's
'Cause I
already
just
just
love
endorsing
coloring.
them. Gotta
I do
respect the
enjoy
grind.
coloring with the Crayola Super Tip markers, especially from the 50 pack. And I miss those 12, that set of 12 fun scented markers. Anyway, just a thought I had, so that's gonna be pretty much it for this week's Captain's Log.
Yeah.
I'll check in
Guys, I
week or
do
two
need
with another
sponsorships as
update.
well.
Have a
Just
good,
saying.
safe day, everyone. Thank you for your patronage.
Crayola washable marker
She
sponsorship.
later expanded on her message in a Facebook
God,
post.
man.
Seriously, I could do a commercial for Crayola, rather just to add color to your day, or just keeping it all inside the drawn lines. Hashtag Crayola rocks for artists of all ages.
Wow, he got it.
On
Bro's a
July
marketer.
8th, Chris
Gotta
commented
respect
on
this
Twitter
shit.
that after reading Sonichu issue 0 for the first time in many years, and comparing it with her latest comic, she realized how much her artistry had improved.
Yep.
She also made note of some spelling mistakes she had made back in 2004, but she did not overall regret making the books.
Oops, Lamau, my
It
bad.
was at around this time that Christine began pledging $25 per month to artist and voiceover actress Doopy Doover's Patreon page. As a reward for her patronage, she could request a custom
Average Pokemon tier 3 sub.
black and white illustration. Chris had asked Doopy to draw Rosechu, which she did, later thanking her for it, calling the
my
artist
God.
darling. 2 days later, Doopy wrote on Twitter that she was working on icon commissions from fans live on the streaming site Twitch. Christine simply replied, "Thank you, Doopy, darling," close parentheses.
Where's
Not
the
long
yellow
after,
mark?
Doopy complained about seeing her father when
We're not in insane mode yet. We're not there yet. Plus my microphone is working, okay? so that's why
she
we're
looked
not
at
insane
herself.
yet.
Not long after, Doopy complained about seeing her father when she looked at herself in the mirror. Chris replied that when she looked at herself, she saw herself who loved her, and suggested that Doopy look at herself from a different perspective, ending with calling her cutie. The next day, in response to Doopy declaring that she deserved $1 million, Chris responded that she did too, because she worked a lot around the home and caretaking her mother and also her dad,
This is
in
so
addition to
cringe,
the emotional
holy
pains.
shit.
It was also on that day that Christine wrote of experiencing a painful few days, only to learn that she had just passed her first kidney stone. On July 11th, in response to Doopy Doover receiving criticism over drawing pornographic imagery of 16-year-old computer graphic Japanese singer 𝙳ዐսեն⁰ Miku, Chris wrote that she supported her, calling her a darling sweet soul and a great artist. In response to Doopy Doover seemingly brushing aside Christine's past bad actions because Chris complimented her, Twitter user The Smallest Mage wrote an extended message telling Doopy that Chris's kind words were merely a facade and that she should be more careful about what she said about
Real
Chris
as fuck.
before she got mistreated like
Real.
her other gal pals.
Real.
The Smallest Mage advised Doopy to read up on Chris's history on the Quickie and encouraged her to not make a fool of herself by making an awful person feel better about themselves. Doopy responded with a similarly lengthed reply, stating that she had been following Christian since the beginning, and despite all the bad she had done, she found the trolls to be just as bad as Chris.
Oh, man.
Doopy admitted that her kind words may be fake and a show, as she was not emotionally invested in their interactions enough to care. Since Chris was a paying patron and had hired her to do a commission, Doopy showed her the same amount of respect she would to any of her other commissioners or patrons. Doopy wished for
Okay, I respect that. You know what? I respect that shit. I respect that. As long as Doopy is that way, surely Chris will respond with respect and maturity. Surely Chris will respond after hearing this.
for people to keep the matter to themselves, and assured her critic that she was a big girl who could handle the situation. In response, Christine wrote a string of tweets.
Oh shit.
Honestly, how dare you put past errors that I do intend to remedy as soon as humanly possible, albeit within my own financial restrictions. I never intended to scam anyone, so that part of your textful message is BS. And in the years ago, for the latter, I was naive for a number of
Bro was
things.
naive.
Even that was reflected in my previous Sonichu books, as I was testing the woodwork, seeing what works and what not. I actually matured mentally and emotionally, and I have gained more and better wisdom. I, personally, prefer not to address trolls, such as yourself, at the smallest mage. But when one unnecessarily and constantly attacks an innocent person with such outdated trash, then I feel need to step in. In other words, trolling stupid, Quit assuming the worst about me or anyone. All you are doing from that is making an ass yourself at the smallest mage. I will not warn you again. Leave the people I talk with alone. Good day.
Damn.
Members of the QB Farms
Motherfucker
then
8.
uncovered and publicized the smallest mage's full name, home address, and other social media profiles, which prompted the user to delete his Twitter account. As Christine continued to interact with Doopy Do-Over, she failed to...
No way! It's a shit meme. It displeases me. Also, autistic isn't an insult. Thanks for being an idiot. Oh, I am Aspergen. Am I speaking A-log yet?
QB Farms then uncovered and published alone. Good day. Members of the QB Farms then uncovered and publicized the smallest mage's full name,
Why?
address, and other social media profiles.
Why would they do that?
Which prompted the user to delete his Twitter account.
Why were they such assholes? Why?
As Christine continued to interact with Doopy Do-Over, she failed to see how she was nothing more than another one of her many supporters,
Gosh,
hoping against
man.
hope to strengthen their relationship, or perhaps advance it further
That's
to the next
crazy.
level. She would soon find out that hope can sometimes be
Bro's
a
so
foolish thing.
so beautiful. Bro is so beautiful. Hot damn. Blah, 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 blah. Going to bed. Good night, fam. The idea guy saga is very soon. All good, Geek Master. Thank you for being part of the stream. Good night, man. Sleep well, the road. God damn. God damn. Ah. Ay, bro's creepy. The farms aren't kind. That's fucked. Bro did nothing. Bro, all bro did was like try and fucking warn. Bro did nothing fucked. And I hate that. That's so annoying. Nothing makes me want to punch someone more than Chris begging with his please, please, like a toddler who just figured out the word. Annoying, but also gross. You know for a fact he does that shit on camera because that's how he got whatever he wanted from his parents and for most of his life. He had Bob and Barb wrapped around his finger, and he ended up getting Barb really wrapped around his. Never mind, I'm gonna move on. Fuck off. As a reminder, Chris is legally allowed to have pets and got a kid's pet cat euthanized because it scratched him. Then immediately assumed both the kid and their grandfather had something against Chris. I read about that. Somebody commented that on one of my recent videos, which I thought was crazy. I didn't remember that. So that's like just wow. Just so fucked. I definitely thought the S she added to SLGBTQ was going to be for Sonichu. Yeah. I wonder if Chris's lawyer is watching these videos. If so, good luck, bro. I feel like everyone who's watched the saga in its entirety has earned the right to punch Chris at least once. Chris being paranoid is a bust. Also, Chris, everyone is conspiring against me, so I wrote a comic about it. The background music makes me want to watch a really fat animal walk around like maybe a rotund hippo. Best. It's Animal Crossing, man. It's just Animal Crossing music. As a straight cis guy, I'm happy to finally be part of the LGBTQ. That's funny. Are we not going to talk about Chris pretty much had a guy doxxed because he had the audacity to warn someone about Chris's creepy attitude towards women? Yeah. The worst part was that it wasn't even Chris who doxed him, just some random Twitter user. God damn. Bum, 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 bum. I'm confused how the government allowed Quick to be a legal caretaker for both of his parents, while at the same time being on Social Security because they were unfit to work. How did that happen? Was it because they're highly functioning, or is that somehow a loophole? Very confusing. That's true. The government doesn't want to deal with situations like this unless absolutely necessary. Even then, they don't always do a great job when people are in danger of being killed. It's a whole lot cheaper to look the other way and plug your fingers in your ears than to actually fix things. Wow. Nothing under $1. In response, several people donated less than $1. Now that's some classic trolling. Real. I love it. He can't even get the concept of the LGBTQ right. He literally fails at every single conceivable level. It's amazing. Christine, don't hate, spread love. Also, Christine literally murders Sega employees because Sonic arms change color. Real. Do not hate. Hate is not so good. Alright, we moving on to the next video. Ooh. Yo, new J Aubrey video. Bass. I fucking love J Aubrey, man. Alright, 56 boys, ladies and gentlemen.
On July 13th, 2017, in response to Planet Dolan creator Ladybot writing on Twitter of her want to spend. On July 13th, 2017, in response to Planet Dolan creator Ladybot writing on Twitter of her want to spend all her time with her friends, Christine replied that she sent lots of love back at her. Twitter user James R. Landau then replied to them, linking to the YouTube video of Chris pepper spraying the GameStop employee in 2014. Chris left a reply. "You can go fuck off. Quit trolling people with past, outdated BS."
That video is from like a year ago.
The next day, she uploaded a video on YouTube in which she reviews sour candy.
Hello everybody, this is Christine Chandler coming to you live from home
The
once
Christian
again
review.
with something really completely different. I present to you, if you ever get to try this or a similar candy, soda with fizzy outer type coating that makes it fizz like soda in your mouth. Look at the image. If I can get to the camera.
Ro is a content creator.
Fizzy. It's good, but for a while, it's quite sour. I warn you. This
Chris
is
is
a
off
live
the
reaction.
fucking gummy. Holy shit.
This is a live reaction. Alright.
Chris got that American YouTuber voice. I hate you.
Too sour makes me put my fist up at impulse. I'm not gonna hit anything. Damn, that's sour. I'll talk to you later.
Wow, that sure was a lightning strike there.
This was soon
Nice.
followed by a new captain's log.
Fuck off.
And yes, we'll call this a captain's log. Captain's log, star date 0714-2017. 747. Oh, look, there's a 747 flying overhead. Anyway, now, y'all will remember, my recent post where Roberta does the Sonic Rainbow. Kaboom! Big boom! But pretty
Real.
much now is the only page, well, that and a few ahead where I actually added the rainbow. So I'm catching up on all the remaining pages, and about 5 pages to go, and I have to do all the rainbow work first. So you know how hard that is? Because I'm doing it one marker at a time. I've not separated, and that's counting the additional colors. Gray for the soles of the shoes, black for the ears and whatnot, skin tone. For everything else, that's about Roberta Sonichu. So I am doing quite a bit of dedicated work coloring rainbows.
So dedicated.
Okay, so anyway, let's just let y'all know what I'm doing right now. And I thank y'all for your patience, and hopefully I'll have these pages uploaded onto my Patreon Sunday or Monday. Y'all have a good, safe day. Thank you.
On July 15th, Christine wrote a reply to a tweet from My Little Pony voice actress Tara Strong that she believed that there existed a dimension of Equestria, such as was depicted in the TV show,
It's
and
here,
thought
guys.
that there could come a day when people and the ponies could meet. On the 19th, Chris commissioned voice actress and illustrator Doopy Do-Over $25 to make her a new profile picture of herself. Doopy
Oh my
provided
God.
2 versions, one of Christine with glasses and one without. Chris expressed her adoration for the illustration and used it as the profile avatar for Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon.
Everything.
She
It's
also
their
printed it out
profile picture
and
for,
hung
like,
it on the
fucking
wall
everything.
in her room.
Oh my god.
On July 22nd, Chris went to
for
Twitter
for the longest time, I thought that profile picture was like a fan art. Like one day somebody made like a really good fucking fan art, and Chris just used it, which is based. It's cute. Yeah, it's cute. It's a really cute freaking thing, but I didn't know that they actually commissioned it from like Doopy.
to encourage donations of around $50, as her family was in need of financial help. The next day, Chris became Facebook friends with Doopy Do-Over. It was soon uncovered that the account was likely the creation of a troll pretending to be Doopy, as
Oh,
the
no
account was
way.
deactivated shortly after.
Okay.
On August 1st,
IG.
Doopy
Oh, no.
wrote that she kept experiencing panic attacks. Chris suggested some medication which had personally helped her. Also on that day, Christine became a patron for 2 more pages, Planet Dolan, which Doopy was a part of, and Kitten Bell, the account Doopy used to create pornographic illustrations. In response to a
This is
collage
so
of nude
weird.
drawings on
That's
the page,
creepy, dude.
Chris left her a suggestion. I enjoy your drawing style, despite the content. I have an idea for the next one, or future one, for your Kitten Bell. Vinyl Scratch and Octavia, humans, being on each other. Maybe they're both sitting up, making out, and fondling/fingering. Put on a jammin' boombox, playing some dubba/cello mix.
W is.
Later again, Christine wrote a tweet to celebrate National Girlfriend Day and tagged several voice actresses and creators, mostly those involved with My Little Pony or Planet Dolan, which included Doopy. She replied to Chris, simply writing, "You don't know me, Christine."
Shit! Oh! Oh! Surely Chris will respond in a mature manner, understanding that Doopy sincerely does not know her. All right? So surely Chris will respond in a mature manner and will not insult Doopy in any way, shape, or form, or will not feel insulted.
Chris then replied, "Yes, I don't totally know you, but you are a good person, like all I've listed here. Y'all are girls, and at least acquaintances.
acquaintances.
Up to friends. And that, to me, counts as much, because I'm thankful to have you all in my life and communication circle. Also, another VI detail. I care, and I wear my heart on my sleeve."
Oh! Oh! Doopy has had enough. Doopy is pulling out the boxing gloves. Oh crap. Oh boy.
Advised her against doing so, to which Chris wrote,
Perhaps not, but I like to care about others in addition to myself because I'm just such a good person. And as it says on my favorite pin, caring people make a difference. And he sends a picture of the pin.
that she likes to care
Nombre.
for others as well as herself,
Nombre.
and quoted her
Nombre.
favorite pin,
Ay,
which stated,
ay.
"Caring people make a
That's
difference."
okay.
Doopy told Chris that if she wore her heart on her sleeve,
I agree. It's good to care about others, but if you wear your heart on your sleeve, you're setting up yourself up for a disappointment. I agree, and I have fallen under advantage before. I proceed with caution, and I share with those who have earned it in my respective. Did I mention I've been trolled before? I have mentioned I've been trolled before, right? Right. My name's Christine.
she would set herself up for disappointment. Doopy added further that Chris had made that mistake many times in the past,
Real!
and that it was unhealthy
Real!
and worrisome, so she should instead focus on herself. Chris replied that if she
Mostly I do focus on myself, but if I did that all of the time, I wouldn't be sharing my kindness and making friends as much. No good.
focused on herself
man,
all
why
the
is this a
time, then she
conversation?
would
Why
not
is
be
this a
able to
public
share her
conversation?
kindness and make many friends. Doopy responded by writing that
In that case, I don't like all of the emojis and pet names, and I don't agree with you pledging to me when Barb is sick and needs money. Holy shit, that is huge. That is huge. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is it. That is the banger. That is the dagger. Fucking NBA, what's that guy's name? Kevin Harlan. I don't know the guy that says bang bang. Look, I'll make the fucking meme right now.
Defended by Simmons. Is this the dagger?
That's literally what it is. I don't agree with you pledging to me when Barb is sick and needs money. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I also don't appreciate personal emails on my business account. I'm sure you're a nice person, but it comes off as extremely creepy. Doopy is realizing
that she did
holy
not
crap.
appreciate Chris's use of emojis and pet names, and did not agree with Chris supporting her on Patreon when her mother, Barbara, was sick and needed money.
It makes me very uncomfortable, and it's also causing a lot of stress and problems on my end. Like I said before, you've been nothing but kind to me, and I appreciate that. I'll refund you your pledges if you want. Barb deserves it. Holy shit, dude. Doopy is such a nice person. Jesus
She further
Christ.
wrote that she did not appreciate receiving
Oh boy,
personal
surely Chris will respond. Surely Chris will respond in a very mature manner, as they usually do.
emails on her business account, finding it extremely creepy. She added that she wanted to refund the money as Barbara deserved
Oh
it.
goodness.
Chris urged her to keep the pledges, as the Chandlers would be financially stable after receiving the payments from her own Patreon page.
No they won't. How much you guys want to bet the following week Chris is going to make an e-begging video? Holy crap. After buying and shipping the books to the ladder of my Patreons, we will be good.
She wrote that the previous month, her biggest spend was buying a complete printed set of Sonichu comics for her friend from the Pokemon League as a birthday present.
That's a lie.
Another Twitter user told Doopy Do-Over that Christine would not listen to her reasoning and said that Chris might let her mother die because she prioritized toys and emotional validation.
Shit.
Chris rejected those claims and blocked and reported the user. A different commenter told the artist that Chris would not give 1 cent to her mother. Chris rebutted, saying she had just bought her mother a lot of groceries. She went to Doopy's business email and sent her a message privately to discuss the
The first thing Doopy asked you not to do, Chris. And Doopy probably posted this, right? How did they find this out? Unless Chris probably got hacked in the future. I wouldn't know. But Chris probably posted this. God damn. Chris probably posted this. Doopy. Either Doopy or Chris, who fucking knows? Look at that final paragraph sent from my iPhone. Stay safe. He calls her darling again. Doopy's like one of the first people in ages to tell Chris no, and he's short-circuiting. Real as hell. And I'm living for it. He should be taking care of Barb, not pledging to people and going to cons. Real. I mean, that's the nicest crap ever. That she would have refunded all the pledges of Chris's. Like, what the heck? Like, that is completely unnecessary. I mean, that is money that you earned and deserved. But the fact that you would refund, like, the months of pledges that Chris has given you, just out of, like, kindness, just out of, like, Barb probably needs it. Your family needs it more than I do. Like, that is huge. That is big on, like, Doopy's part. And, of course, Chris doesn't accept it. Which is just wow. Okay. The latest episode of the doc has Barb show up for Chris filming stuff, and she calls him out for his excessive spending. I wish I could be half as professional and understanding as Doopy here. Offering a refund is huge and not anything she owes Chris. Exactly, man. Real question, do we think at this point anyone in the house was even capable of cooking? I mean, surely with the hoarding, I don't think it's safe at all to start some kind of heat in the stove. Beyond microwaving, I don't think it's even freaking possible. I mean, you've seen their diet. You've seen Chris's diet. It's literally just freaking fast food.
Matter. Please,
this is so
keep the $50. I want to help you a little better. Plus, I did want to get a shirt. I did not realize that was a business part, and I did not intend to come off as creepy. Believe me, I know that feeling from a crazy fan and what else. Plus, I'd learned years ago about what from me came off as creepy, and I tried to avoid those things. Second, this morning, after I awoke more from waking up after 2 a.m., I found Vim's tweet about hashtag National Girlfriend's Day. I realized that while I still have yet to find my sweetheart, I did count y'all on Twitter as up to friends who are girls/women. I also counted my closet friends from Pokemon League, a couple of other gal pals, and one who likes me, but while I like her too, I still have not met her yet. She lives not far from me, so the feeling is not yet totally fulfilled. I was showing my appreciation for my blessing of my growing circle of friends, local and far. I did not mean for it to go crazy like I did. Anyhow, I'm guessing this email is not your business email, but if it is, please correct me. I like talking with you from time to time, but not in anything beyond simple acquaintances to friendship. I'm still learning what is okay and what is not okay to do, and taking notes for future and present references. Keep a happy thought, darling. Sent from my iPhone. Stay safe, Christine W. Chandler. Doopy wrote back that while she appreciated Christine's kindness,
"This is my business email. While I appreciate your kindness towards me, it is causing a lot of problems on my end. I would like to refund you, and you can use the money to buy a shirt for my spreadshirt if you'd like. Here's the link. Other than that, I cannot accept your pledges anymore, and I would appreciate if you didn't publicly tweet at me for your sake and mine. I am very sorry. This is just too much for me to handle right now. Take care, Doopy." Wow. I mean, that is the most professional as is. So what, does Doopy eventually just like force refund them or what? She likes me but just doesn't know it yet. That's W fucking Riz. Just in general, if a stranger calls me a pet name, I will be extremely off-put and probably not like them at all. Real. Like calling someone darling, man. Like that's so gross. Just someone that you don't even know, darling. Like a content creator that you don't even know. Just darling. Stranger, content creator, whoever, referring to them as darling. Fuck, he refers to his mother as darling. It's disgusting. That's not something that you refer to someone like your mother or a stranger or anyone. It's creepy. The video that Chris posts after this is so telling. Oh boy, I'm so excited. As far as pet names, Pecco, I'm from the South and everyone calls me either sir or sweet pie. Either ma'am or sir or sweet pie. Darling is... I guess it depends on context. You're right. You are right. It depends on context. So, yeah. Fuck off, Cosmic. It definitely depends on context. You're right. He calls Barbara dear. Yeah, dear is what it is. My bad. Ay. So what? I'm assuming Doopy does just force the refund, and I don't know if that is possible, but it seems like she is saying that. I would like to refund you, and you can use the money to buy a shirt for my spreadshirt. Which, I mean, respect the fucking plug. Respect the plug for that. You can buy a shirt for my spreadshirt. You know, here's the link. I mean, I'll refund you the money, but buy as many shirts as you want.
It had caused her a lot of problems. She intended to refund the pledges and let Chris use the money to buy a shirt from her online store. She added that she could not accept her patronage anymore and would appreciate if Chris did not tweet publicly at her for both of their sakes. On August 2nd, Christine made a video addressing the harassment the two have been receiving on Twitter ever since their public falling out.
Let's crap for a moment, okay?
Let's crap for a moment. Oh boy.
At her, addressing the harassment sakes. On August 2nd, Christine made a video addressing the harassment the two have been receiving on Twitter ever since their public falling out.
Let's crap for a moment, okay?
Literally me when I go to the restroom.
Because you're harassing other people, and it's at my expense. I do not appreciate that. If you want to harass somebody,
do it.
Talk bad about me, you send that harassment directly to me.
Fluttershy demands to be put out of her misery.
I will not have my friends and allies be disturbed so abruptly every time. So, don't harass this person. Don't harass that person.
I'm scared.
You wanna talk smack about me? You talk directly to me.
Speak to the fucking forehead.
Hey, do you understand?
Speak to the forehead, ladies and gentlemen.
And don't ever let me catch you talking about me to anyone else on anyone else's timelines, comment sections, Twitter, or wherever.
Scott Cawthon jump scare.
Wherever that's outside of your own goddamn forum, you trolls. Don't ever let me catch you. bad-mouthing me to anyone harassing them at my expense.
what an alpha. We're gonna need
Do
to play
you
more
understand me?
tic-tac-toe.
You better damn well understand me.
Bro talking to me like a fucking substitute teacher with a power boner. That's funny. Oh no, Chris jump scare. Also, shirts win, Mark. We could have a cherry shirt. I would love to do merch and shit. It's just I not know how to draw, and I know most of you guys are amazing artists and shit, but I want to have money to be able to pay you guys properly for like whatever. If I were to use like a design that you guys make and put it on a sheet shirt, you guys would have to be paid. I don't currently have that capacity, so I would love to make like merch eventually. That would be so cool. Because the cherry shirt is like the cutest shit ever. That would be so cool. But okay, we're back. Yeah, I caught it. No need to yell out, Mike. The shirt faces back, Fluttershy. Quiet voice from the play button. Help me. Christine, I don't want to know the shape of your eyes. Like it's tic-tac-toe on Chris's forehead in my 50 years of teaching. I was about to say someone put it in the Discord right now. Did stream die for anyone else for like a split second? Yes, it fucking did. It's my computer. My computer's stupid. I have a great computer.
She simultaneously went to Twitter to launch and promote the hashtag #HarassQuickDirectly, hoping to draw the ire of trolls to herself instead of Doopy do-over. She also reiterated the proper use of feminine pronouns
Mark,
when
don't
trolls
look at the
referred
Discord
to her.
memes.
She accompanied her posts with drawings of Planet Dolan characters, all angry.
You can't do that to me. You just can't do that to me. Honestly. I'm disappointed. Is about much I can say. I'm just disappointed. Ah, that's so cute. 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 That's adorable. That's adorable. That's so cute. Helena, you're so cool. You are the best. You're the coolest person in the freaking world. That's adorable. You're awesome. That is the coolest thing ever. Okay, continue.
Declaring #Don'tHarassMe with only Christine and 2 iconographs of eyes within hearts.
I saw the rainbow dash
proper
jar.
use
Chill.
of feminine herself instead of Doopy do-over. As quick,
You're the best.
She simultaneously went to Twitter to launch and promote the hashtag #HarassQuickDirectly, hoping to draw the ire of trolls to herself instead of Doopy do-over.
Surely this
She
will
also
work.
reiterated the proper use of feminine pronouns when trolls referred to her. She accompanied her posts with drawings of Planet Dolan characters, all angrily declaring #Don'tHarassMe, with only Christine and 2 iconographs of eyes within hearts, stating #HarassQuickDirectly. Chris's drawing.
Do we gotta give him 1,000,000,000,000 bells in order to get Cherry for our house? And I bet next encounter with him, he has a PS5 in his own house. Yes, I will have a PS5 eventually. But I need 1,000,000,000,000 bells. I'm like Tom fucking Nook.
Drawn avatar
You gotta pay
had
me.
the hearted eye planted on her forehead, while all the Planet Dolan characters wore armbands displaying the eye symbol. She encouraged people who did not like seeing other people harassed at their expense to use the illustration of the purple eye and heart as their Twitter profile picture. Soon after, Chris explained the meaning behind the symbol in a Patreon post. The icon is a combination of wearing one's heart on their sleeve and the ability to see the injustice of those
Chris
who
is
harass
just such a
other
good
people
person.
at
Chris
one
just
person's
cares too much.
expense.
That's his problem.
And because we are linked together by having seen such injustice
Chris's
done to
problem is
someone
just that
or
he cares
another
too
we care
much,
about.
guys.
We will not let the trolls, bullies, and haters get away with harassing others at our expense.
Hey, what's up, Sel? How you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream, Sal. Go back. He is completely unable to recognize that he could be the problem. I mean, Chris is so far down the fucking rabbit hole. Hey, welcome to the stream, 7. Hey, dude. How you doing, man? Hi, Sal and 7. Y'all are great. I love you guys. What Chris, during the Doopy / Planet Dolan AR doesn't get is he's too attached to people trying to be friends with others when Barbara should matter, not trolls or haters. He sucks. He really does suck. What's it called? Like, it's because he says that he loves his family. He says that he loves his mother. He says that he loves like the people around him. It's such a lie. It's such a freaking lie. Like all Chris wants is to Chris has Sigma grain. He just wants to play Lego and give money to booby women, and that's it. That's literally Chris's life. Chris could care less about his cats. Chris could care less about his mother. It sucks. He loves too much as much. Chill, Brian. Chill. How you with the fingers? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. He is the problem. You couldn't have said it any better myself. Couldn't have said it better myself.
It was also at around that time that users of the Kiwi Farms noticed that Chris was no longer a patron of any of the Patreon accounts run by or associated with Doopy Do-Over.
Hot damn.
Chris then changed back all the profile pictures of her social media accounts which had used Doopy's illustration, reverting back to the previous pictures used. On August 3rd, My Little Pony voice actress Tabitha St. Germain, who was one of the people Chris had tagged in her National Girlfriend's Day tweet, replied to it, stating that she did not read the other replies she was tagged in and would block anyone participating in group slagging off. Christine apologized to her, taking the blame for causing everyone being harassed because of her. She made a string of tweets explaining the reasoning why she made the initial tweet and hoped that people did not think of her less because of her mistake. Tabitha added that if Chris was having a fight on Twitter with someone, she should untag those parties not involved. Chris replied that she would.
No! As she would. Oh, man. I will, darling. That's disgusting, bruv. That's disgusting. This might be where I go to bed. Gotta get up early tomorrow. Hope the rest of the stream goes great. Can't wait to watch the VOD till later. All good. Thank you for being a part of the stream, Rosie. I appreciate you, man. Good night. Sleep well, dude. Oh, shoot, bro. Peter Parker. Bro, put some respect on Peter Parker's name. Peter Parker is a hero. He's a hero. I like that. When shirt come, can we have I'll never chill on the sleeve? I'll never chill. That's a bar. That's a freaking bar. Darling.
Calling the voice actress darling. Her reply drew the ire of several Christian followers on Twitter, writing to her that she still failed to learn her lesson about calling strangers by endearing pet names and getting too close to them. Chris replied to each one of them with insults, using the slurs uncouth and cad several times, likely inspired by the manner of speaking of Saint Germain's My Little Pony character.
I didn't know those were slurs. I could have accidentally said those. I could have accidentally said those words and just died.
Or strong,
I didn't
making
know those
reference
were slurs.
to actress Melissa Joan Hart, with whom she would be working. Chris expressed her surprise at the two working together, commenting that she liked Melissa. Meanwhile, Chris continued to reply to tweets insulting or making fun of her with quips and insults directed back at the trolls. On August 4th, Christine wrote an update on Patreon regarding uploads of new Sonichu pages.
Marc canceled. I didn't say anything. Like that time you said, I never said the N-word. I've never said the N-word. Okay. I'm not that much of a gamer. Okay. Chill. I'm just playing Hades. I'm barely playing Hades. I'm not that much of a gamer. Slurs everywhere. So what? Shakespeare was the original gamer. Shakespeare was a freaking gamer. Please. Hashtag Marc canceled.
Most sincere apologies, everyone, but with the recent stresses of some people harassing people I liked, not harassing them, just a few thoughtful tweets now and then, towards a genuine friendship. I was never expecting sex. You uncouth twats, who ruin nearly everything.
Bro called us twats.
I got distracted drawing the icon set for the friends/family of one who was most affected with the trolls' harassment at my expense. Again, you got something to say against me. You tell it only to me and nobody else outside of your private forums. Definitely nowhere else on Twitter other than directly to me, Miss Christian Weston Chandler. I am she. And I like men as I like heavy metal music. I do not like heavy metal music. Hardly a real beat or tune, and the lyrics are incoherent.
That's hard.
Sigh.
I like men as I like heavy metal music. I do not like heavy metal music. That's a freaking bar. That's a bar.
One of her patrons wrote that she had a pattern of violating the personal space of women, and that she should admit that the way Doopy acted towards her was not solely caused by troll actions. Christine replied that she knew that, adding that she had learned from her past errors and mistakes, and that she did not violate women's personal space. She felt that Doopy liked her kindness while she was recovering from the harassment from all the trolls and bullies
I love you too, you
who,
with the
according
fingers.
to her, ruined nearly everything. On the 5th, Karen Riley, notable member of the Kiwi Farms who had interacted with Chris in the past, wrote on Twitter that Doopy was not her friend as she had specifically said. Chris disagreed.
Doopy and I are not close yet, but that does not mean she is not my friend. Not your friend, were not her exact words. Troll. Bro is delusional. Bro is delusional. Bro is delusional. That quote goes harder than my fist when I knocked the shocker unconscious that one time. You're so real, Peter. You're so real for that.
Stating that they were not close yet, and that the phrase, "I am not your friend," was never written by Doopy.
That is terrible.
Doopy do-over herself.
Yep, there it
then
is.
Came to
There it
reply
is.
to Chris.
Oh, I can't believe I had to unblock you! No!
I can't believe I had to unblock you to tell you this.
Chris is
I'm
in
not your
shambles
friend.
right now. Oh
I'm not
no.
ever interested in being your friend. Leave me alone. You were specifically a customer to me, and you took it too far. You creeped me out. Now please don't talk to or about me ever again.
Surely, ladies and gentlemen, surely Chris will respond, understanding that it has gone too far, and Doopy has said it herself that Chris is not her friend. Surely Chris will get it through their head. Chris will get it through their thick skull that it's over, it's Jover, we're done. She's not gonna be it. She's not the woman for you, Chris. Surely she will get it. Surely she will get it.
Afterwards, Chris sent a direct message to Karen Riley, telling her that Karen was no angel herself, and that she should go back to the forums. Chris then blocked her on Twitter.
He finally has competition. He absorbs what people says if they're complimenting him and absolutely nothing else. Well, I mean, if anybody does anything else, he immediately assumes it's a troll. He absorbs all compliments. He's like, oh yes, I'm the best. I'm the greatest of all time. You know, but everything else, it's they're trolls. They're trolls. Constructive criticism, you're a troll. Genuine human being, you're a troll. Like anybody that sees this interaction would think it's freaking weird as hell. All right. I'm still playing Silent Hill 3 Desiree. Also, I didn't see your comment. I'm still playing Fear and Hunger, and I'm suffering from fear. Sorry that I haven't been active in chat. Mark, I'm listening passively. It's all good, Desiree. This has been a really fun stream, so you're all good. We've had a lot of chatters, so I've been busy. It's all good, Desiree. I'm happy to be in the background. He finally has competition, Joker.
At around that time, Christine shared a profile picture that someone on Twitter allegedly made of her custom My Little Pony persona, Nightstar. This new user, who also used the handle @Nightstar2891, then proceeded to follow many accounts of My Little Pony voice actors and Planet Stolen creators.
That is true. That is true. No, you make a good point. Actual troll though, nah, you seem okay. Now you're my sweetheart. The actual trolls of Chris are the ones that pamper him and try to get on his good side. When you think about it, people that aren't trolls, people that are just, I guess, trying to like be the voice of reasoning for Chris, they are the people that Chris labels as trolls. That's interesting to think about. Like the people that are just have a head on their shoulders are the people that Chris believes are trolls. Are the people that Chris believes are malicious. But the people that are malicious are the people that act as women and try to get Chris to like freaking date them and shit. So that is excellent observation. That is crazy to fucking think about.
The user would also defend Chris in Twitter replies. Many observers suspected that it was an alternate account created by Christine to defend herself in public tweets and to follow the people who had blocked her original account. On August 6th, Doopy created an account on QB Forums and began leaking private emails she received from Christine regarding sending her character descriptions as reference for her commission and her apology for tagging Doopy in the original National Girlfriend's Day tweet. Doopy also revealed an email Chris wrote in response to watching her video about things she didn't understand.
She has become the troll. Doopy has become the troll.
Writing that she believed in alternate dimensions, where the characters they created continued to live their lives after their published stories are concluded. She added that she was also developing psychic powers through the listening of binaural beats and could bend paper with her mind waves, hoping to only strengthen her powers through daily practice so that she could use them for good, such as levitating herself to fly. Also on that day, Chris switched back to using Doopy's illustration as her profile picture.
Chris got as many bot accounts as Kevin Durant has Twitter accounts.
Suspecting that the Nightstar Twitter account belonged to Chris, QE Farm's moderator and Quickie
Congratulations, Chris, you made her a
Marvin
troll because of your behavior.
Direct messaged Nightstar on Twitter, pretending to be an...
I mean, one of you guys sent like a really interesting quote in the Discord, which by the way, Discord, link in the description, don't forget to donate. It was that no matter how, like, if you try to interact with Chris like once, you've become a troll. Anytime that like interacting with Chris in any capacity makes you a troll. And that's pretty much true. Like I've never seen people, I guess, interact with Chris and not get considered a troll in any like circumstance, in any like sort of way, shape or form. So that is such a that is one of the quotes of all time. I knew someone IRL once who had Chris-like troll issues. It's pretty wild to see it happen in person. 5 fake girlfriends, one guy pretending to be all of them. That's not a Chris-like troll issue. That's just a malicious guy. Just had an enemy. Guy just had someone out for him. Holy crap! No, that's unfortunate. But he just had someone out for him. I wonder what he did to that one guy. Jesus Christ. Chris is a sorting hat with 2 houses only. Real.
An observer of Chris Chan, stating that since they said Chris, cute picture. Suspecting that switched back to use hitting herself to fly. Also on that day, Chris switched back to using Doopy's illustration as her profile picture.
And
suspecting that the Nightstar Twitter account belonged to Chris, QE Farm's moderator and Quickie administrator, Marvin, direct messaged Nightstar on Twitter, pretending to be an observer of Chris Chan, stating that since they shared so many distinct writing quirks with Chris, that it was statistically impossible that they were different people. Nightstar confided that she was not Chris, and was in fact a Miss ES, and could possibly explain the similarities of writing style because both she and Christine were well-read and eloquent.
Least obvious op. I am flattered you would mistake me for Christine. I like her and well-read and educated. God, man.
Eloquent. Miss E.S. further wrote that she grew up in Richmond, Virginia, and graduated with a degree in psychological arts from the University of Virginia, and currently worked at several McDonald's in the area. On occasion, she and currently...
I got a good job at McDonald's. I am full-time there now for the time being. I graduated with a degree in psychological arts. Average job that somebody that gets a degree in psychological arts gets. McDonald's, real. I work at different McDonald's between 4. This is most real story. Most least obvious op.
They work.
If you interact with Chris, you either become a troll or doxed. Like for the Chris appearances after getting out of jail, all those locations got doxed and then trolled. One of the gaming stores they went to ended up getting review bombed by trolls and had to private their page after Chris was spotted there. That's so freaking sad. You interact with Chris in any capacity, you are either going to get trolled, or you are a troll, or you get doxed. Which freaking sucks. Surely not Chris. I believe this person is a real human. True and honest story. All right, peace out, though. I'll see you around, you at the fingers. Thank you for being a part of the stream, man. Appreciate it.
Worked at several McDonald's in the area. On occasion, she conversed with Christine at McDonald's and found her to be a very kind and understanding person. Nightstar was so hurt that so many people misunderstood her intentions after the National Girlfriend's Day tweet. Miss
This
E.S.
is real
wrote that she was into
jinkies.
examining the mental state of others from what they drew, created, and the media they consumed. She felt that Marvin's persona was racially conscious and a little religious based on the media he shared on Twitter, and that he was as old-fashioned as Donald Trump. Marvin felt that if it were Chris behind the account, they could have been receiving help, on the count of Nightstar using unusual terminology, like racially conscious. On August 7th, the Nightstar account messaged back Marvin's account, with screen caps of Nightstar's messages with Christine's account. Chris told the alleged Miss E.S. to not talk with the trolls, but did not control her, and would not judge her on her bad actions, but her good deeds, like she did with Doopy. Chris elaborated to Nightstar on why Doopy felt uncomfortable with Chris, sharing screen caps of the posts Doopy wrote on Kiwi Farms. As an aside, on August 1st at 3 a.m., Chris wanted to pledge $50 per month to her half-brother Cole Smithy's Patreon account, only to find that he had blocked her from contributing. Then she went to Doopy Do-Over's Patreon to try and raise her pledge amount from $25 to $50 for the month, but saw that her $25 pledge for August had already been collected and was unable to raise it. She then sent an extra $25 directly to Doopy, writing that by doing so, she could receive the benefits of the $50 tier. In reference to Doopy discussing the backlash she would be getting, Chris wrote that the artist found the backlash of being friends with Christine worse than being associated.
Bro is, oh my god. Bro is terrible with the fucking money. Oh my god. That is horrendous. So he just sent Doopy. So originally, why were you going to pledge to your brother? I don't know why he was going to pledge to Cole Smithy, but then realized couldn't pledge to Cole Smithy. So he was like, okay, I guess I'll pledge to Doopy, despite Doopy wanting nothing to do with me. I'll send him freaking $25. Or I already sent them $25. I'll send them an extra $25 because the website won't allow me. I'll find another way to send them $25 extra. That is money that could have been used for groceries. That is money that could have been used for anything else. But he decides to use it for Le Horny.
Chris wrote that the artist found the backlash of being friends with Christine worse than being associated with the so-called damn uncouth trolling stupids. She wrote that she would have continued to be kind to Doopy as a friend, since she knew that Doopy had a boyfriend, because she had matured mentally and emotionally, and unlike the trolls claimed, Chris never expected sex. Upon researching the Twitter account's claims, members of the Kiwi Farms saw that the top bars of the mobile screenshots provided by both Christine and Nightstar contained mobile carrier information and other active utilities that matched, and that both Twitter accounts were registered to phone numbers with matching final 2 digits. Also, when attempting to change the password of the Nightstar account, a confirmation email would be sent to an email address that was for the most part censored to those attempting to hack it. However, from the few characters that were shown, it was almost certainly confirmed to match a little-known email address found in a leaked email Chris had written to a gal pal in 2014.
God. Dude, these dudes are insane. It's pretty late, but I head to bed. All good, Shikaku Knight. Thank you for being a part of the stream. Hey, you're one of the lurkers. I've seen you in the past couple of streams. You rarely comment, but I'm glad you hang out on the streams, man. Appreciate it a ton. Thank you for being a part of the stream, Knight. Such a weird need to throw money at everything except what she later begs for. It's because it's honestly unexplainable. Like you can't explain. They're just they're a child. It's a child stuck in an adult's body. That's basically what it freaking is. Probably trying to leverage a friendship. Like that's what Chris is. You know, Chris buys video games. Chris buys Legos. Chris gives money to creators thinking that they will be her friend, thinking that they will be Chris's potential girlfriend. Hell. So that it's sad. It's sad as hell. It's literally just a child in an adult's body, a child with money, a child with the notoriety, with the infamy that Chris has. The people who do this could be private investigators, but instead they spend their time stalking Chris and proving that he has all accounts real as fuck. Who the hell would do this shit? Who the hell would go through all of this? Who the hell would go through an old 2014 email to find this old account that Chris owns? It's ridiculous.
Idiot@yahoo.com. Furthermore, the handle Nightstar2891 contains Chris's year of birth, backwards. Publicly, when asked, the Nightstar account
You share a
denied
lot in
that it was
common with
Christine.
Chris.
After persistent pestering, Chris herself then chimed in to state publicly that she was not Nightstar 2891.
Get over it.
On August 8th, Chris posted a photo of her cat Lucy to commemorate International Cat Day. To
Brother, it is August and you still have
Posted
the
a photo of
Christmas
a-
tree and lights up. It is August 8th and you still have the Christmas tree up. Dude.
Cat Lucy to commemorate International Cat Day. To dispel rumors, she then added that her other cat, Sorbet, was still alive and well. Soon after, she posted a photo of Sorbet sitting on her bed. The
Hi,
next
Sorbet.
day, Chris claimed that an Emily, who was allegedly responsible for the Nightstar Twitter account, saw her at McDonald's that morning and came a runnin' because she was scared off from all the trollsome allegations that her Twitter account was run by Christine. Chris blamed the trolls for ruining nearly everything.
What a real
In the meantime,
story.
Chris watched YouTube videos in an attempt to learn how to communicate with the dead, predict the future, and levitate. On August
Average YouTube thumbnail. Average before, after. That's funny. That's gonna be my next YouTube thumbnail for sure. For free.
11th, Chris wrote, "I'm sleepy as fuck, but falling asleep. I'm out of luck. Root de-doot.
Chris, just like some
On
of
that
y'all
same
chatters.
day, in response to a Patreon
Not
comment
clickbait.
criticizing Chris Chan Sonichu for having two quote-unquote tumors on his chest, Chris tweeted, "Take that batch of hay and put them in some apples. Eat your candles, dumbasses. My breasts are real. I am woman. Never tell me otherwise, haters. Here's a good thought. Cyberbullies are the tumors of humanity and the world. They should cut themselves out. I do not have tumors, dummies." Also on August 11th, Chris arrived at the Baltimore Convention Center in Baltimore,
it gets fucking
Maryland
clicks.
for her 3-day stay at BronyCon.
Oh, bro's at BronyCon. Oh boy.
Also on August 11th, Chris arrived at the Baltimore Convention Center in Baltimore, Maryland for her 3-day stay at BronyCon, a convention focused on the My Little Pony franchise. According to Kiwi Farms user Love You Long Time, the troll behind the Kim Wilson persona, notified forum readers that Christine drove herself to Baltimore and was staying at a hotel with supposed lady friends.
Dude.
A Facebook friend wrote that she would be ready to assist Chris's mother Barbara if need be. Among the possessions which she brought
Trolls are
with her
fucking
were
crazy.
original copies of the Sonichu comics, snacks, and My Little Pony figurines. Many photographs of her were posted on Twitter and Facebook, mingling with other attendees, while prominently wearing pink feline ears and a strap-on unicorn horn.
Yes, I am woman. Never tell me otherwise, haters, is what I tell myself on the weekends. I mean, real.
On the first day,
Average
Chris
woman.
met Kathy Wesseluk, a voice actress from the TV show, and posed for an autograph with her,
my God,
with
man.
Kathy holding up a copy of Sonichu Issue 0,
That
which
is
she had
beautiful.
autographed. According to Claire Porter, a follower of Christian whom she met at the convention, Chris talked to Kathy for close to 25 minutes, discussing topics involving Sonichu and Quickville. Claire added that the voice actress showed Chris friendship and support, albeit
David,
treating
welcome to
her
the stream.
like a child. On the second day,
How you doing,
she
dude?
attended a panel discussion titled Keeping Friendship Magic, The Odd Pony Out. Afterwards,
The
when
Odd
asked
Pony
for an
Out.
autograph, Chris signed a piece of paper which purportedly stated that she relinquished her soul to the individual who asked for an autograph.
Okay.
The person who got it also covertly recorded audio of Christine's conversation
Surely
with
this will be a
himself
normal
and another
conversation.
attendee, discussing some recent pages from her comics.
And I'm on Patreon too. Later page.
Chris just like me. Chris just like me. Chris just like me.
The rain boom. You know we love a good sonic rain boom.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. It was nice to meet you.
Hey,
I hope you have a
believe
great
in everybody
day.
and believes in you and believe in yourself. You'll be able to make your own sonic rainbow.
Yeah.
Chris is so blue.
All right. Okay, well, let's go with Miss Dana, okay?
Christine?
Yes.
Oh, it's lovely to meet you. I heard you'd be here, but I didn't know I'd meet anyone. I was wondering, it's not too much trouble. Could I, oh, I'd love a selfie. But if I could get
Based.
an autograph, I'd love that too.
Way to be
I
productive.
have to give you an autograph with my own pen.
Oh, you have your own?
Another convention goer reported on their encounter with her on the My Little Pony forum on the image board site 4chan. I played poker against her in the tournament and she got really, really fucking mad when I accidentally called her him. I never cared to call someone by their shitty preferred gender, but fuck you got to give me some time to figure out what you fucking want to be called. It was a paired tournament, so we didn't have a choice who we played. And she can't play worth a shit, but she did manage to build off of idiots. She lost it all chasing though. I met her again at the gala, and she's been glaring at me. Lol.
I'm about to head out. Good night, everyone. All good. Thank you for being part of the stream, Life Lover. Appreciate it, son. Good night, man. Sleep well.
Another person more knowledgeable of her recounted their experience with meeting Chris. I found Christian at a panel and gained his trust. I asked him if his Sonichu medallion was authentic, and he said, "I am the she that used to be that he that," and then quickly showed me the first edition of Sonichu.
That is fucking, that is huge. That is a quote.
Then he shook my hand for some reason. Kristen met Kelly Sheridan, voice actress for the character Starlight Glimmer, who signed one of Chris's illustrations and took a photo with her, holding up a figure of the character she voiced, while Chris held up her customized figurine made to look like herself. Chris was then spotted at BronyPalooza, a My Little Pony-themed concert. She then made her way to the Grand Galloping Gala.
God,
a formal dance.
I saw this video. Oh my god. Give me like 2 seconds. I saw this video on my own. It's a good video. It's a great old video. Oh my god, I need to show you guys it, cause it's funny. Yep, Joker Society. Joker Society. I don't know if this is copyright. So I'm just showing it in bits and pieces. God, man. That's not normal. That's not good. Bro's just there. Me at prom, real as fuck. Play the Christian Joker trailer, that's real. Oh man. God. Joker, we live in a society. Bro's just by himself. God, nombre, bro. This is so sad, guys. Play Despacito too.
Party. She was filmed conversing.
This is that they don't know me. When did it go wrong? This is the end for now. Play the Christian Joker trailer. It's like a cult dance. God damn. They don't know that I am Christian Sonichu.
Convention attendees and posing for photos.
God, that's so sad. Bro's just there. Bro's just existing.
After failing to find a dance partner, Kristen began seemingly dancing with an imaginary person, later claiming that she was dancing with her original character, Magi-chan Sonichu.
Oh man. This is very normal. Oh man. To be fair, so was the person in the blue and a few others. Yeah, but it's Christian.
She was also photographed
the notoriety
sitting by herself, supposedly talking and reaching out to Magi-chan next to her.
Bro.
After
yeah, she was just outshining them with superior. I saw a comment. I saw a comment on that original video that hit fucking hard. Let me find it again. I found a comment on the video that went exceptionally hard. Oh, I found multiple comments actually. Holy crap. Look at this. When you're dancing alone, not because nobody knows you, but because everyone does. I'm still dumbfounded by the fact that Christorians managed to catch the exact moment he turned to madness. Even amongst the losers of the earth, Christian is still alone. We are on a point in which memes aren't even parodic anymore. The composition is just an accurate depiction of Chris's life. If Chris Chan's movie is ever to be made, this scene has to be made in film. It's just too perfect. I do have some respect for that furry couple actually knowing how to waltz. It's very heartwarming to see. God, it's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, we're back.
Drive back to the hotel for the night. However, the parking lot where she parked had closed at midnight, and she was unable to enter.
Real.
She resorted to using the ride-hailing service, Uber, to help her get back to her hotel. On the third and final day, Christine apparently shared a ride with other convention-goers from the hotel to make their way back to BronyCon.
How crazy must that be? Sharing a ride with the Christian.
She then attended a fan comic panel. A 4chan user posted a selfie he took with her and wrote of Chris's behavior. He's in the fan project panel now. He spent 3 minutes complaining about his trolls and how autistic he is.
Sounds like
he turned
him.
away the microphone so no one can hear what he's saying. Another unknown user elaborated on Chris's time at the panel. It was at the fan project panel, and he even asked a question and rambled on about how he had comics and a fandom, though never explicitly stating it was Sonichu. He even said the high-functioning autistic line. He also mentioned being trolled, not having many friends, and all that, and honestly felt kinda bad for him, though most of the shit he has gotten over the years was his own self-inflicted stupidity, so can't feel too bad for him. But yeah, that's been the weirdest thing at this convention by a long shot. Like, at most 5 to 10% of the thousands people I've seen and heard were weird or cringy, but nearly everyone here is either normal or just standard nerds. But seeing and hearing Chris Chan, dear God, that was hard to deal with.
That's crazy.
Afterwards, she went to another panel featuring voice actors from the cartoon series and managed to ask them a question.
Oh goodness.
But in the ad-libbing talk, y'all did answer part of my question, starting with, I like kites from that episode of My Love Pony. I did sing ad-lib and impulsive, so obviously you do get opportunities to play. What ideal ad-lib would you like to contribute eventually in any show, including My Little Pony? And which ones have you done so far are your personal favorite? Not counting I like kites.
Is that a question for all of us?
At the end of the day, she made a short tweet.
Oh my God. I mean, they've got the charisma. They've got the confidence. What does that even mean? Real. I just thought their little introduction was just like fucking crazy.
A question.
Hi again. Oh, and the
her way back home. At the end of the day, she made a short tweet writing that she was on her way back home.
Girls kick ass. Amen, brother.
Chan. When she got back, she wrote a Facebook post thanking everyone who attended the convention for all the love and kindness they showed for her,
She is so
making
positive.
it possible for her to
familiar with
shine as the actual kind and open-hearted person that she was. She stated that her time in BronyCon was the most love she had ever felt in her life.
I've already seen that one and it sucks, but the voice actor for Dr. Eggman like freaking handled it like a freaking champion, dude. It's awesome. We truly live in a society, real.
On August 14th, she made a captain's log for YouTube, addressing the convention while still wearing her cat ears and unicorn horn.
Captain's log. Stardate 08-2017. So last weekend, BronyCon, awesome, totally awesome. I had an awesome time. I met so many kind people. I found so much positivity and love. I made new friends and acquaintances in higher places. I've attended some panels and I've learned a lot too. I have so many new lovely memories and ideas. I am so inspired.
Damn.
So here's a little twilight from the future. It does a little bit about the future for Sonichu and me and everything. First off, book 13, or as I'm going to call it, book 12-9, which will round up to 13 because I don't like using 13 It's an unlucky number.
Okay,
At least
Chris.
to me. Yes, superstitious. Oh, future character reference says, I came back from the future in number 10. Came back from the future.
Man, Chris's room is like something you'd see in a skit parroting bronies, but it's not a skit and it is a real room. Chris's room is like what you'd see in a skit parodying like the most basic, the most what's it called? Oh, what's the word? I'm looking for a word, but I can't remember it. I can't think about it. The most stereotypical incel room. The most stereotypical like nerd incel room. And it is Chris's room. Is the PS4 music getting to you yet, Mark? No, I love it. I still think it's a beat. I still think it's a bot. It's still the tidiest room in the house. Real. Unfortunately, real.
She comes back from the future. It works. Anyway, so first off, book 12-9. I never wanted the 13th book, the book 13 to have newer character new, and that happened. Oh well. Zoop. It's all right. We'll put the eye patch back on and fix it up. And originally the idea would have been
Chris's voice is getting to me.
Plan doing crossover.
Danger.
Wow, actually, in the Quickville universe, this has actually happened, but because due to difficulties with a most heartfelt tweet that I did recently, that backfired on me.
Most heartfelt tweet that he
My heart
made.
was really into that. My heart has always been in the right place.
Yep.
Try to understand that, everybody. Okay?
Chris is just too fucking nice. Chris is just too nice. People just don't understand that.
My brain's a little slow right now. I have so many ideas and everything. So much good news, positivity.
Mark, let me get this straight. You think the making Sonic recolors is creative? Chris, I do. And I'm tired of pretending it's not. Creativity is subjective. All of you, the system that knows so much, you decide what's right or wrong the same way that you decide what's creative or not. I need that shit. I need that. That needs to be an animation. Freaking Chris Chen Joker animation. Always in the right place, Chris. Yep, David. We're back to understanding content. Only two more episodes until the Idea Guy saga. I'm pretty sure I'll just do like one more episode. So we'll get there next stream. Couldn't help myself. I'm sorry. It's all good, Lilo.
Boop, boop. Don't follow me. Boop.
Oh, that is a voice.
Up. There you go. That is an awesome
Neither
pal by
Vi
itself on
Cosmic,
that
you're all
size,
good.
by the way. She's so fluffy and cuddly. You don't need a jumbo fluffle. You got this one. The right size. Okay, that's another big announcement. I'll do a panel. Maybe at next year's BronyCon.
He's declaring he's gonna do a panel. He's declaring all right. I'm gonna get security. I'm gonna do a panel. Hopefully I can get some of you fans out there. I'll be there at BronyCon. Same thing here. I'll be here for next year's VidCon, but I do need help for that though. So I'll be there for next year's VidCon in LA. So hopefully I'll be able to see you guys.
Another certain Charlottesville convention that's coming up. And then I'll lose my train of thought again. Just bear with me. I'll find it. I'll get back on the rails.
How did you manage to watch it improperly? I mean, it's. I mean, I'm in the same boat as Cosmic. I've just watched it through memes, and like through reviews of it when it originally came out. Like I've also watched it through scenes. Like I've watched that scene where Joker Man kills interviewer dude, and he's like, I killed those two dudes in the subway or some shit. And he says that, and it's like so dramatic and shit. So I've only watched it through scenes, and I'm assuming Cosmic is the same way, that they've only watched it through scenes as well. and the memes.
What do you think is the next announcement, Fluckapuck? Really? Come on. You know better than that. You know better than that.
Main event knows better than that.
That's it. It's nine, it's nine. Boop, 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 boop. No script. This is
We
good.
are witnessing mental
There you go.
illness.
Oh, no, look at my spider. Go ahead and laugh.
And go ahead and laugh at that. My dogs are barking at something that's outside. Possibly, likely, nothing. I have to put up with it. It's my family. And here comes
Fuck
my
you.
mother with a thought that she's interrupting this live streaming video. So she's going to have to wait a
Fuck
moment.
I hate you so much. Oh my god. Actual visceral reaction. Looking at this 35-year-old man has no problem with playing with dolls and making the most annoying noises possible to the human mind. But the second a dog starts barking and starts asking for attention or starts barking, when a dog barks, it has something. It's asking for attention. Something is alarming it. The second that dog barks, Chris is like so annoying. Chris goes back to his regular voice. Chris goes back to like, oh no, that stupid dog, basically. And then Barbara comes out and she's like, my stupid mother, basically. Like, all this is what I have to deal with. This is the shit that I have to deal with. But no, I just have to keep playing with my dolls. When I play with my dolls, it's pretty based on normal. I hate it. I hate him so much. He does not see how completely screwed up that is. How more annoying him playing with his dolls is compared to a dog barking and asking for attention. His mother walking around in her own house. I hate it. I hate it so much. Average Marc live rant. It's great. Viewer, get him off. Okay, I think I understand that you did this to start a movement? To become a symbol? Chris, come on, Marc. Do I look like the kind of clown that could start a movement? I made those Sonic shoes because Sega ruined Sonic. Every art is awful these days. It's enough to make anyone crazy. Okay, that's it. You're crazy. That's your defense for making Sonic yellow? I hate this. I hate this so much. He's complaining about his mom. I don't get along with my mom, but I wouldn't be disrespectful to them either. He sucks. He sucks. Hey, we managed to hear all of that in one go. Good for you, Marc. Thanks, Cosmic. Thanks, man.
Anyway, I think that's all the announcements and everything and my thoughts and it's all good. I love everybody. I do, from the bottom of my heart. A lot of you have been able to see that I finally was able to present that personally to a lot of friends and people that I was able to make. It was just awesome! It felt so good. I'm gonna carry this with me forever. And I'm not gonna just be like, oh, yes, you're going to be kind to me. I am thankful for your kindness. Now go get me some coffee.
What is he on about?
Me.
What the hell is he on about me?
Me.
What is he on about right now?
Okay?
I don't understand what tangent he's on right now.
I have emotionally and mentally,
yep, for sure,
heartfelt, soul-felt, matured and grown. I'm thankful and blessed to have been able to show that over the past weekend to a whole lot of people. Touch me. I get to touch them and make them smile. We made each other smile. It was
he's
a great
explaining
thing.
why he's kind and thankful and not mean or demanding. Chris is just like me
that's
for
it
real.
for this live stream. Look forward to the next one, which hopefully will be Q&A laptop. Christine Chandler, Sonichu and Roadshoe, City of Quickville. Had a fantastic BronyCon weekend. I look forward to seeing y'all again, or talk to y'all sooner.
Live Chris translation provided by
See y'all
PBS.
next year. Love it. Have a great, safe, blessed day. And stay well. Stay good.
Peace.
Stay heartfelt positive.
Peace. Gotta end my next stream with the playroom shit.
On
dude.
August 15th, the Twitter account @nightstar2891 posted a
Real.
handwritten letter from Chris. Dearest people, confession time. Originally intended for laying low and to keep a distant bond, still on a few hurt individuals I like and cared about after that one tweet wonder mess. This Twitter account @nightstar2891 is me, Christian Chandler.
No! No! No, no! This is huge. I can't believe it. No! This is... I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Nightstar is Chris. Guys. This is huge. This is actual shock. Actual shock. Jesus. Did Chris ever learn anything over the years? At least he learned to be less somewhat bigoted in the worst possible way. I think his bigotedness kind of just like... I don't know. I mean, you can make the argument, but I feel like it's still somewhat there. I don't know. Top 10 anime plot twist.
Again, that mentioned tweet was truly with my heart in the right place to share appreciation for and of the women I've been able to make contact and acquaintance with. Then some other people took wrongful attack upon them at my expense. I felt terrible about that. 2 of them blocked me, but Hater informed in that. I pray they will unblock and open up to me again soon. This also is reflected in MLP Season 7, episode Fame and Misfortune. The main 6, or 5 of them, were not used to being criticized overly by fan ponies, as well as misread and misunderstood. I, too, felt all this as early 2007. I'm popular, and I don't like it, said Applejack, and how Rarity overreacted. Fluttershy having to explain herself repeatedly. All that was me, and it took a long time to adjust and become resistant to the hate. I am in control of how these various reactions to my Sonichu and self content make me feel and react. I try to not let the critics get to me anymore, and everyone affected by the misunderstood tweet of mine. You all have control to not let the haters and trolls affect you at all. 2. This Nightstar Twitter was a lay-low alternative for me after that fiasco.
Lay-low, he says.
I was
my bad.
not originally going to tweet from it. Then one of the trolls contacted me. I was tempted to troll the trolls now. Dumb, me. Pfft. But the trolls, on their forum, have admitted to being well confused with my character's creation of this Richmond gal with a UVA degree working around and around. I can be quite the actress, even in simulating other fonts from other people. Regardless, lying all that was wrong of me, and I am sorry for lying in this. And, as I was finally able to share at BronyCon with a lot of people, I am, by default, a kind, understanding...
Still a better apology than hi. Did you hear that woman freaking Miranda Sings is copyright striking people that like use her song in their like reaction video? Did you hear about that? It's actually insane. It's actually really freaking sad. I was actually on the verge of like making a video on it. I wanted to make a video on it for the main channel since I had made like topical videos every now and then. But yeah, they've been copy striking videos like crazy apparently.
Ending, compassionate, heart in the
Please
right place
make a video.
person and individual.
I mean, it's already over,
and I
dude.
enjoy sharing genuine, pleasant smiles, moments, and memories with
Only
others.
H3? Oh,
and
I didn't
my
know
heart
that.
is open. I would delight in all of us putting this Twitter mishap set behind us and moving on towards being better people. Thank you, sincerely, and with all my heart, with love. I'm sorry, Miss Christine W. Chandler.
Damn, Christine.
BronyCon made Christine feel loved and accepted due to the nature of the attendees generally
Me and the
maintaining
homies.
an air of acceptance and kindness, though often it was merely face value
My
courtesy.
goodness, man.
Riding high on waves of happiness,
So beautiful.
Christine would soon be met with dark clouds once again.
Goddamn, that's so deep, ladies and gentlemen. That is so deep. I hate myself. Doopy. Why is it automatically on 480? Yo, he doesn't upload his videos at 1080? What the heck? That's crazy. One would think that Gino would upload his videos at 1080p. That's crazy. That's crazy. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, one more and I'll stop. Chris, you're awful, Mark. Mark, me? I'm awful? Oh yeah, how am I awful? You don't know the first thing about me, pal. Look what happened because of what you did. What it led to. There are riots out there. 2 OCs are in stolen and remade condition. And you're laughing. You're laughing. You stole someone's OC today because of what you did. I hate it. Have you seen The Bride of Discord? No, I have not. Miranda just keeps digging her grave deeper and deeper, just like Chris. Real as hell. Music time. Some of those conventions looks are pretty okay though. The horn is awful, but the last tie-dye was fire. Another warning at the start of 57. Oh boy. Should we get into it? Latest episode can be played at 1080, so maybe it's just the older episodes. I mean, I guess, but like, when was this, bro? 2 years ago? 2021? I mean, you could definitely upload videos at freaking 1080. Holy shit. Oh my god, I hate you. Tune in next video for idea guide Johnson Wiles and Stephen Boyd, or that among which is chronicled in Awakening of the CPU. I was having the best time when High came out. Those reaction videos were my favorite things. They're funny. I mean, I really just watched freaking Ludwig's and Critical's reaction to it because I thought those were the funniest. I thought Ludwig's reaction to it was the funniest because bro could barely laugh through it. Bro could barely get through it, and I thought that was funny. Love how Doopy was like, it's okay, I know all about Chris and she's not bothering me and she's actually very nice and not creepy after being warned multiple times, and then acts surprised when Chris is creepy and upsetting. Real. Once we hit 59 for the proper Geno timeline, want to live react to the Geno Trash Taste episode? I mean, I could, but I've already watched it. So, I don't know if that would be interesting. I don't know what else I could add necessarily to that Trash Taste episode. It's like, what? It's 2 whole freaking hours long, and I wouldn't be able to add anything. I would just like listen to it and be like, yeah, this is facts. This is so real. Chris doesn't even know when the saga starts in the doc. Idea guys saga starts in 59. I'm a drama ghoul. I love to feed on the carcasses of awful people. Based though, TBH. Same here. Every single person was in utter shock seeing that goddamn ukulele. Plus, he does not start being a goddess until they are out of power. You know you fucked up when NSFW Twitter artists actively refused to take your money. Doopy was dealing with forces way beyond her understanding. The Doopy saga is another classic example of Chris's creepiness. You can't say he is completely innocent himself when he is sending weird-ass messages to a woman's business email. I have to outlive Chris. I must see how the greatest human tragedy ends before I leave this realm. But you could listen and break your setup, and then we could just meme for the duration. God damn it. I mean, I guess eventually we'll see what they think about it. Why must we wait till 59? Is that where they were at the dock when Geno was invited to the Trash Taste episode, or what? By part 59, it's when the incest happens in our time, 2021, when part 59 hits. Yeah, the fact that Doopy was just existing and suddenly got sucked into the quick verse is horrifying, honestly. Danger Dolan. All right, so I'll watch, or actually, I guess I could. Yeah. Okay. So I think I know what. Okay, I have an idea. I could just call it a stream right now, and then I could watch 57, 58, 59 next Christian stream, and then after that we'll have a Christian stream to watch the Trash Taste podcast stream. I think that'd be chill. Is that chill? What do you guys think? No more now? Okay, so then it would be we watch 57 and then we watch 58 and 9 next Christian stream. Instant gratification. We do not chill. I remember being 16 and then saying, guys, I'm putting up a Q&A. You guys better freaking engage. You guys better freaking engage. Hold up, I don't know how to do this. Did I do it? No, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I don't know how to make a Q&A, guys. I'm so boned. I don't know how to make a Q&A. Guys, I'm gonna make a Q&A and it's gonna be great. I'm starting a Q. No, it's not. Oh, it's not a Q&A. I have to make a poll. Ah, there it is. Chris or no Chris. Bam. There it is. Boom. Boom. Poll is up. Bam, I did the poll. I'm insane. I'm crazy with it. To Chris or not to Chris, that is the question. Real. Okay, it is overwhelming amount of yes. Okay, we're doing it. Screw it. I caved and said yes, Chris, and clearly have chosen the right side. One person stood against all. One person stood against all. One person stood against all, man. Right there. Yes, no. I'm going to head out and have a nice night. We'll watch the remainder later. Oh, good, Karen. Thank you for being a part of the stream. I appreciate you, man. I'll let you cook. Father, am I adopted? Yes, Lilo. God damn, man. Okay, we're getting right into the news. All right, 57 it is. But that'll be it. That'll be it. And that's where we win. Oh boy! The following video contains sips of animals in distress or pain, which some viewers may find disturbing or upsetting. Why did you guys want this?
What made her this way?
Why did you guys want this?
What is the attraction?
Me only because I wanted to go to bed. It's all good, Karen. Good night, man.
During the middle of August 2017, Christine wrote many tweets on the social media site Twitter, mentioning and referencing the animated series My Little Pony and its voice actors, still expressing joy and love for all in the aftermath of her attendance at the BronyCon convention.
Me, Father, am I ugly? Mark, very much so. I mean, why lie? Why fucking lie? Because it's the best that we go through this part the most. Masochism, chill, edgy. This has been a great stream as always. I have been working on my motorcycle, changing tires and resetting disc brakes and brake pads while listening. That's base. Bro, you are such Sigma, like freaking alpha male, dude. What the hell? That's insane. Thank you for being part of the stream, Buttons. You're awesome.
On the 16th, in response to a tweet concerning voice actress Tabitha St. Germain blocking Chris on the site, St. Germain replied that she blocked Chris not because of her, but because of the cloud of trolls which followed her, calling the practice parasitic behavior. In response, Christine, using her Nightstar2891 account, replied to Tabitha via a long string of tweets, saying that
why would you respond using your Night Star. Oh, because you're blocked, right? Because they were blocked? Yeah. Okay, so bro... Oh, that's funny. That's sad. So bro had to respond using the Night Star account because they were blocked. This is actual...
Chris,
like,
not because of her,
terrible
but because
behavior.
of the
Holy
cloud
shit.
of trolls which followed her, calling the practice parasitic behavior. In response, Christine, using her Nightstar 2891 account, replied to Tabitha via a long string of tweets, saying that after being trolled for years, she learned to not take their words to heart and keep them out of her mind. She added that at BronyCon, she was allowed to express herself with kindness, and managed to receive some advice regarding the trolls from the voice actresses she met. She revealed that coming out as the lesbian trans woman resulted in her being kind to herself more, and had learned to be unfazed by the trolls. Chris wrote that she wouldn't ask Tabitha to unblock her main account, but would like to have the opportunity to connect every now and then, with a chance to perhaps earn her trust as a friend.
I dropped Cherry's eye. Cherry's eye fell off again. Something about their left eye, man. Something about their left eye just does not hit.
Tabitha St. Germain soon also blocked Chris's Nightstar account.
Based.
On August 18th, Christine wrote on Patreon that new printed Sonichu comic books meant to be delivered to her paying patrons had arrived at her house, but she was unable to ship them yet since funds were low because she had gone to BronyCon. She informed her supporters that it could take around 2 weeks had arrived at her house, but she was unable to ship them yet since funds were low because she had gone to BronyCon.
Gosh,
she informed her supporters that it could take around 2 weeks for the comics to be sent. The next day, she became a patron for My Little Pony voice actress Michelle Kreber. At this point, it was around a week since the Unite the Right rally was held in Charlottesville, a gathering of white supremacists and neo-Nazis.
But they don't have money. What?
Possibly on August.
What?
It was around a week since the Unite the Right. At this point, it was around a week since the Unite the Right rally was held in Charlottesville, a gathering of white supremacists and neo-Nazis.
That's not
Possibly
good.
on August
Brave
20th,
statement.
Chris attended a church service while still wearing her pony ears and unicorn horn from her time at BronyCon. Her outfit apparently upset some parishioners, and after she came back home, she wrote a letter aimed at Kathy Weseluck, voice actress from My Little Pony, whom she met at the convention. Chris took a picture of the letter and posted it on Twitter, mentioning the voice actress and asking for her advice regarding the church incident. I've had a day that started out happy and delightful. I felt like donning my pony ears and unicorn horn and tail to my church today.
Beautiful sound outfit choice for Sunday church, by the way.
Made a lot of people smile, and it was as normal as could be, with my sharing the joys from BronyCon 2017. Then later, during a Bible verse reading, my church friend suddenly burst out in tears. I felt along with her. The hate bout in Charlottesville, Virginia last weekend. Then, my pastoral consoler, who was part of the choir this week, hands me a note. Please remove your headgear. It's reminding us of Nazis. Specifically, the not Nazi jesters who mocked the haters. I felt utter shock. I removed my headgear and I tensed up, fanning myself with the program as I was feeling hot. I ended up closing myself and breaking out in tears myself, being forced to remove what made me and most other people smile, feeling like not being able to calm a post-about-it crowd. The empathy for my friend and not being able to make her smile just about killed my mood.
I hate
I
you.
sat there.
I freaking hate Gino, how he messes with the audio just because the word is a little smaller. It's not like put actually in it. Bro just lowers the volume for these words. You're so annoying, Gino.
Fanning myself with my right, gripping the bench with my left, and
Jesus
paralyzed. I stayed a while longer. Then I left during the collection with the plates. I took a rest and some Valium after I got back home. I feel some recovered, but feel some mild headache now. Have y'all ever heard such a thing? Pony ears and unicorn horn being reminiscent of an anti-Nazi jester? I've never, and I meant no harm. What are your thoughts, Kathy? Thank you for listening. Christine W. Chandler.
Guys, you guys ready? Quick we're gonna do a quick a quick meme, real quick. Okay. This is gonna be huge. This is gonna be huge. We're gonna time how fast I can take my contacts out. Okay. This is huge. This is huge. We have to time how fast I can take my contacts out. This is an idea. This is one of the ideas of all time. Okay? I'm gonna do it. This is the idea of all time. Alright, man? Alright. Alright, here we go. 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 Ready. I need to see when I can do time. It's 1. Okay. Okay, so you guys ready? You guys ready? You are gonna blind yourself? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I got my contact case right here. I'm going to take it off swiftly and fast. And I'm ready. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get world record. Ready? 3, 2. No! No! Time. I fucking blundered. I blundered there. I actually choked. I choked so hard. I choked so hard right there. That sucked. That sucked actual balls. What if Cherry's eyes falling off was an omen? I'm not gonna pull my eye out, okay? I can take my contacts out. I was just timing myself. Okay, guys, write that down. We'll try to challenge that next stream. Okay, 1406. Speedrunning blindness, chill. They're my contacts, bro. I choked. I'm pretty sure I can lower that time though next time for sure. Okay, we're done. Let me exit. Okay, we're back. Yeah. Okay, we're back.
Kathy Wesseluk failed to respond. Audience known horn, being reminiscent of an anti-Nazi jester. I've never, and I meant no harm. What are your thoughts, Kathy? Thank you for listening. Christine W. Chandler. Kathy Wesseluk failed to respond. On August 21st, Christine uploaded 2 videos on YouTube of a review of the solar eclipse, which was witnessed across the United States.
Hello everyone on the internet, this is Christine Chandler coming to you live from home once again. Right outside, waiting for the solar eclipse. I look up at it, at the sun through my special glasses I got with the little guidebook. It looks like a crescent. It's a crescent sun. Like it's grinning down on us. And as you can see from the noise making, that's my little boy, Doopy. He's alive and well. What? Yeah. Little baby boy being silly. Anyway, I'll record a second video closer to when the eclipse actually happens. So stay tuned. Thank you. We are approaching so much closer to the eclipse over here. Live above our heads. It is smiling down upon us, the sun. I'd say just like in all Equestria, Celestian.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was going to say that. That is not a normal cat noise. It sounds like it sounds like the cat's throat is just not well. Like the cat cannot properly purr or like meow, and that fucking hurts. Holy shit.
Smiling down while Luna's covering her. Eventually, at one point, in a few minutes, it's gonna become total blackness out here, and you'll be already able to see my face, my head. But when the eclipse happens, I'm gonna do something very special.
He's gonna whip his dick out.
People are probably gonna do it as well.
He's gonna whip his dick out.
Like, total eclipse of the heart. Just art and motion. Art and poetry.
So brave.
And for everyone after it's happened, they get to watch me enjoy this as well.
Chris, I'm not laughing.
Because I know I'm recording this, I'm not streaming from my phone. You know why? Because somebody might call me and interrupt the streaming. We don't want that. Now, do we? We do not. Oh! But look at that, though. Through that dark cloud, you can see the grin without needing glasses. That's a moment in perfection right there. What are you doing driving? The eclipse is happening. There's a passing by vehicle right now. Oops. Yeah, I think I'm feeling a little throw off as the curve was to my left. Now it's to my right. Can you see it? Hi, Mom. Just a moment. Yeah. I think, yeah, the book did say we were getting a partial eclipse, and I think that's all we were having. Oh, well. At least in this neck of the woods, we had a constant smile down upon us from the sun. With Christine Chandler coming to you live from home. Y'all have a great, safe day.
That was just a whole lot of fucking
response to
nothing.
comments
Holy
of
shit.
concern for Sorbet's health condition, Chris wrote on Twitter that the vet informed her that the cat's breathing problem was permanent. Later that day, Chris handwrote a letter from My Little Pony voice actress Kelly Sheridan and tagged her in a tweet which featured a photo of it. In the letter, Chris wrote that in response to what the voice actress had said in the Changing Your Mark panel, artists like them could offer creative and thoughtful feedback in their abilities and expand their repertoire of skills. Chris herself had taken up basic cooking skills, as learning new skills can help keep the mind more active and able during the aging process. She also had binge-watched a lot of cartoons and anime in her lifetime, a trait purportedly held in common by both her and Kelly. She closed the letter with an account describing the naming process behind one of the Pokemon she had in the game Pokemon Ruby or Sapphire. On August 23rd, Chris tweeted 2 photos of her miniature figurine of My Little Pony character Spike the Dragon, seemingly reading an equally miniature copy of Sonichu issue 0, with the front cover redesigned to replace Christian with Nightstar. On August 24th, Christine wrote on Facebook that she had allegedly overheard a conversation between her pony character Nightstar and My Little Pony's Lyra Heartstrings, positing the origin of how she got her cutie mark of a lyre on her hind, possibly by ascending into the heavens and meeting their god character, then descended back to the land of Equestria and learned of the magic to walk on clouds and the anthropology. The next day, Chris posted the cover image of the upcoming comic book Sonichu issue 12-9 on Patreon, which would star her custom pony character Nightstar, and would for the time being be considered as My Little Pony fanfiction, with hopes of it becoming canon to the official storyline. Chris elaborated on the comic's concept in the description. Introducing Nightstar of Equestria, a unique unicorn with the ability to open dimension portals to view into and visit other dimensions and worlds. She can view our internet and YouTube videos through one, like an instant PC monitor. She also has all psychic powers possible. And, as an artist herself, and linked to myself, Christine Chandler, mentally and visually through a portal, she draws and writes the Sonichu comic book series in Equestria. Replace me with her. Transformation to Christian Sonichu still the same, and all humans with ponies and horses.
Nightstar is just a lot of
Nightstar may be considered overpowered, but she
still
still has her flaws, not autism or Asperger's, period, and she uses her powers for good. Look forward to her life story, shortened, plus a day in Ponyville and around in the next Sonichu after completing number 12. Thank you for your loyalty and patience. I am a proud Pegasister in the Brony Herd community.
I'm a proud Pegasister. That is a sentence.
On August 25th, Lady of the Cosmo, illustrator and close friend of several members of the Planet Dolan YouTube conglomerate, tweeted that she was tired from working hard and wished her followers a good night.
God! Why? Why? You just don't learn! You don't freaking ever learn! Oh my god! I'm actually gonna go insane! That's terrible! Another member of Planet Dolan. Rest comfy and easy, dear. Bro, Bro has the most negative riz. Bro has the most negative riz. I mean, based for lady to say, pardon me, I will not allow you to address me as dear.
Christine replied with, rest comfy and easy, dear.
God, you're disgusting.
In response, Lady of the Cosmos strongly wrote that she was not Chris's dear, nor was anyone else from planet Dolan. Chris apologized and stated that she meant the term neutrally, soon adding that the actress, Tallulah Bankhead...
Oh my god, and he doubles down. He doubles down. And one more thing, darling. Tallulah Bankhead would be insulted with your response to the term's neutral usage. I can use dear and darling neutrally as Miss Tallulah Bankhead before us. It's your disrespectful responses to my usage that irks me.
Famous during the 1930s and 40s, would be offended by the artist's objection to the term's neutral usage. Chris later came back to the conversation to post a newly created drawing and letter addressing Lady of the Cosmo. Open letter.
So cringe,
Something
brother.
that grinds my
Oh
gears is how people are not accepting of the neutral terms of darling or dear. I use one or the other as a neutral addressing in lieu of the various online nicknames or actual names in general when that detail is unknown or when the other person is too distant to trust me, yet on addressing them by their name. I swear, if Tallulah Bankhead were alive today, she would never put up with such disrespectful responses. That is all for now, darling. Christine W. Chandler.
I hate you so much that you double down on that shit. She's specifically asking you, don't refer to me as darling, don't refer to me as dear, but Chris does not give a shit. I hate
Lady
him.
rebutted, providing dictionary definitions of the words dear and darling. Chris accused her of siding with the haters, while Lady said that there was a difference between haters and those who serve sweet justice towards heartless hooligans such as Christine. Chris denied those claims.
I am not a hooligan, and I do have a heart.
Lady of the Cosmo wrote back that if she did have a heart, then she would not have harassed Doopy do-over like she did, calling her selfish, with a heart filled with fatty layers of greed. Chris denied those claims. Christine elaborated that she meant to be respectful to Doopy, but she had said the wrong things in grave error. Lady stated that no one felt any pity for her, to which Chris rebutted that she was a sincere, kind person with lots of music and love in her heart and soul. Lady of the Cosmo then called her Christopher Asshat, and that her actions made her who she was. Chris notified her that she was growing tired and weary of the dispute, since the illustrator refused to open up her heart and accept and move on. Lady of the Cosmo clarified that everyone was tired and weary because of Christine, after trying patiently to make her understand. The two continued to argue, with Chris writing that she would keep digging until people like Lady...
I win as long as I'm able to keep going. Holy crap. Holy crap. No freaking way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This all day.
You just don't know when to give up, do you?
I can do this all day.
Literally, Chris. God, man, I hate, bro.
Lady actually understood her and stopped being so closed-hearted, claiming that she would win as long as she would keep going. Lady called her a horrible person with a facade in the form of a painted smile. Chris denied those claims. She informed Lady that she only used those terms with people she liked, to which other Twitter users replied asking whether she would use those words with males as well, and commented that Chris very rarely
based.
that she would use the
Did you not realize that I was addressing the terms to people I liked? Perhaps you've used a similar term to address another woman you like. Would you use the term for a man? If not, it is not neutral. Anyone else notice that Chris very rarely responds to any male's account? Check his history. It's been creeper stalking
with
all
people
that way.
she liked,
Real.
to which other Twitter users replied asking whether she would
Based
use
Twitter,
those words with
based
males
Twitter
as
W.
well, and commented that Chris
Rare
very,
Twitter
very
W.
rarely replied.
Like, you say too much bullshit, more like wanting to get up in our business, old men. I would never, especially as someone who's random on the internet. I may be modner? What? But I try not to be offensive, and if I do, then I am sorry. I cannot please
Applied
everyone.
to
Fuck
men
off.
on the social media platform. Lady of the Cosmos saw it as proof that Christine was trying to get close to women by using those terms of endearment. Kristen unfollowed her after telling her that she hoped Lady would have a nightmare that night. Lady then blocked.
I have heart. I have life. I do not harass people. I am not a waste of space. I am done with you now. Hope you have a nightmare tonight. I hate, bro.
Christine. Later on,
Gosh,
Lady
man.
of the Cosmo addressed the argument with other concerned Twitter
Chris basically
users,
followed only
stating
women
that she
on
was
Twitter.
alright and that
Chris
it
just
felt
like me,
great
for
to
real.
give Chris a piece of her mind, though was worried for other creators who might get preyed on by her in the future. By using her Nightstar2891 Twitter account, Christine tweeted at her own main account, giving words of support and calling her darling, seemingly pretending to be a different person. Kristen replied to Nightstar, thanking her for her kindness
Normal.
and feeling
This is very
grateful that
normal.
Nightstar liked her. Nightstar then
Bro
replied,
liking their own tweets. That sounds like Chris.
thanking her for her kindness and feeling grateful that Nightstar liked her. Nightstar then replied, stating that she understood that Chris meant her words to be seen as neutral and would never do anything to harass Nightstar. Christine then used her main account to share the brief conversation she had with Nightstar as a positive example of how to properly accept terms like dear and darling. Lady noticed Chris was using her alternative account and shared the conversation, calling her a psycho. Christine then blocked Lady of the Cosmo on Twitter. On Facebook, the Trollsome gal pal Kim Wilson shared a brief clip from the cartoon series The Simpsons to showcase what problem Chris had been having. She elaborated that it was not Chris's place to decide what is and is not uncomfortable for other people, and
Real.
that terms like dear
Based
and darling
Kim
could
to
be
the rescue.
offensive from a feminist point of view. Since Christine was a biological male, Kim wrote that she had male privilege and should spend more time thinking how she made other women feel so she could correct her behavior. During this time, Christine left many replies to tweets written by Jesse Nowak, or Nowacking, a popular voice actor with connections to the My Little Pony fandom. Chris wrote about her own experiences and offered her own advice in response to Nowacking's tweets concerning relationships. On August 27th, she found out that Nowacking had also blocked her, likely as a result of numerous calls to do so from Weens. Chris shared screen captures of Twitter users advising Chris against becoming so attached to other users or accusing her of stalking, writing that she would be mass reporting these accounts. In response to MLP voice actress Tara Strong tweeting that she wanted out of this dimension because of some negative news regarding President Donald Trump, Chris wrote that she wanted to join her. Twitter user Aphonic Phonology replied that escaping to another universe would not change the way she treated others, and that she should come back to
Good
Earth
call,
to deal
Jess.
with her problems like an adult. Kiwi Forums members soon noticed that Chris used her Nightstar account to follow Nowacking, bypassing her blog.
You're just realizing, David?
It was also on that day that Chris created an account on BronyMate, an online dating website designed for fans of My Little Pony.
Why do these things exist?
She described herself as an all-around, good-natured, high-functioning autistic, female lesbian soul and trans woman, artist, gamer, and creative type, and revealed that she was the original creator of Sonichu, Rosechu, and the city of Quickville. She stated that she was looking for a kind, compassionate, good-looking woman who was as local as possible, and who could appreciate her for who she was, and not judge her.
I'm still here, Mark, probably about to emulate Silent Hill 4 and PC since I can't buy the actual PC version. Just letting you know. It's all good, dude. I'll be here. I'll be here at least for like the next hour or so. All these people put so much effort into trying to get through to Chris. It's so sad. So much wasted good energy. Well, some more than others. For sure. I mean, at this point of like Chris's history, I guess, it's impossible to get through to their mind. It's impossible to like get through to them in any capacity. It just they suck. They just cannot understand. I've said it, man. Like, they have a level of self-awareness, but they don't have enough self-awareness to understand what they're doing is a freaking problem, and it sucks. And it just makes them the most freaking hypocritical individual. Like, the face of hypocrisy is freaking Christian.
At the end of the day, Chris wrote a long thread of tweets justifying her actions. I will answer a question right now.
I'm starting to think something's wrong with Chris. You know those starter pack memes? Chris is like that. Like, he knows what makes a good person, all the attributes, but how to put into work to acquire them, that is the disconnect. I mean, bro just wants to bone, really.
Why do you act
At the
young
end.
while you're actually an adult? I am young at heart, a concept I've kept within myself since childhood. If you keep a youthful attitude, you can keep the energy when old. A concept some people apparently do not comprehend. Youthful energy is better filled with kindness, compassion, and love for others and yourself. To be adulting with so much drama gets boring,
Chris,
regardless
just like
of
me
us
for-
having to deal with it, respectively, in our own lives. And we, the young at heart, stand alongside our liked and cared others, men and women of every race, orientation, and so forth, with love. Love that would normally be found in our youth, despite lack of better wisdom and knowledge. There are no man-children, everyone is a child to their parents and elders, as well as God,
I just
our
choose
Creator.
to not adulting.
Haters, stop adulting. Find your past, youthful selves, and reconnect.
Haters, stop adulting.
The next day,
This man said.
Christine wrote an update on Patreon,
Update
explaining
feeling
that new
off.
pages would be delayed because she was feeling off on the count of trolls on Twitter, convincing another person she liked to block her, even though her messages to that person were of support. She also shared the update on Twitter, damning the trolls for coercing those she talked to into blocking her, the kind and compassionate victim. She then posted a poll asking if they were in the same situation, would they block the many internet trolls or the victims they followed. She also shared the poll on Facebook, asking her friends to vote for the hero and not the bullies. In addition, she privately messaged several people, at least on Twitter, to share around the link to her poll so more people could see it, hinting that maybe Tara Strong could influence the vote
Jeff.
if it reached her.
Bro, no way. No freaking way. Hey, Jurgik, I got a notification about your Twitter value. Good for you. I took a look and mine is over $5,000. You will always be better than me, Christine, SMH. Hey, would you do me a favor? Please retweet or copy/quote the link of my heroic victim versus the trolls. Who do you block poll around for me? I would, but I already have a lot against me, and spammer is not a label I want upon myself. Maybe hint the poll to Tara Strong and other celebrities.
Messaged several people, at least on Twitter, to share around the link to her poll so more people could see it, hinting that maybe Tara Strong could influence the vote if it reached her. Kristen hypothetically asked if people would block out the heroes of Sailor Moon and Transformers.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. When did it cut off? Did it cut off in the middle of me doing my shit? Or did it cut off the whole freaking time? Thanks, guys. I see now. A poet. Please stop it. What do you mean, yes? Did it cut off in the middle of me speaking, or did it cut off like you were making very animated? I'm gonna stop streaming.
To keep them from the villains, and promoted the hashtag #BlockTheTrolls so people not block the heroes. She then used her Nightstar account to like all of her tweets on her main account. At the end of the day, Chris revealed the results of the poll to find that an overwhelming majority, likely made up of weens, voted in favor of
Give me
blocking the
PS5.
victims and not the trolls. A Twitter user asked for clarification on whether Doopy Do-Over blocked her because of the trolls, or because of specifically Chris, like she had stated. Christine answered that Doopy was stressed and misdirected her upset towards the wrong person. On August 29th, Chris shared on Facebook a
Road
generated
dress and
future
Nissan
prediction
GTR.
she received on the site Witty Bunny 6 years prior,
Bro, gonna
commenting
be
that
a
during
drag
the year
racer.
2011, she was still
Bro
figuring
will be
herself
married
out,
at 29.
that it was not a good year for her because her father died that September, and that owner of the game place, Michael Snyder, snared Chris and his mother into his trap, which caused the Chandlers to lose all of the remaining money the Bob had left them. Christine also wrote on Twitter that she wished that every day would be like BronyCon, with lots of people full of sincere kindness, approaching everyone, instead of having haters and trolls unblocked and having the heroes blocked.
Chill!
Also on that day, she wrote an extensive Facebook post stating that she would try finish coloring the new Sonichu pages, despite feeling weighed down by getting blocked by Doopy Do-Over, Tabitha St. Germain, and Jesse Nowaking
I feel
on
so
Twitter.
down from getting blocked.
She elaborated that she supported those creators in sharing kindness and compassion, but the trolls and bullies that followed her began harassing them and bad-mouthing Christine for not being sincere and committing immature deeds in the past, thusly overrunning their Twitter and lives if they would not block Christine, the hero. She closed with stating that her
hero.
heart was in it, and that she had learned from 5+ years of mistakes and miscontent by which people continued to judge her wrongfully and divide people. In response, Kim Wilson accused her of not listening to women when they gave Chris criticism and felt that creating another Twitter account to evade Doopy's blocking was stalker behavior, fearing Chris would murder someone one day and blame it on the trolls. Chris later shared screen caps of her post on Twitter, directly addressing the accounts which had blocked her by tagging them. Chris later apologized to Lady of the Cosmo for their unrequited dispute and regretted reporting her account, claiming that it was a bad move on Chris's part and believed that Lady could be a better person than that. Lady herself replied, writing that she wished for Chris to maturely apologize for making her uncomfortable by calling her dear, and instead thought that Christine hadn't changed at all because she tried to correct Lady's judgment of the situation. Lady also added that the dispute arose because Chris would never be a woman as pretty as Lady of the Cosmo, both inside and out. On August 30th, Christine made a YouTube video showing a new trick she could do with her tongue.
For I am the kind and compassionate Christian Chandler. And now I can roll my R's. I am still in practice.
Bro is like me when I roll my R's.
To be rolling in the
Pedro.
progress.
Pedro.
For I am
Pedro.
Danger
Pedro.
the narrator of these super planet Dolan videos, but I am powerful nonetheless in that sense.
Pedro.
Not great and powerful, I'm kind and compassionate. Christine Chandler. Now everyone stay green and go out and zap to the extrema.
Not even.
On September 1st, encouraged by a campaign promoted by Tara Strong, Chris donated $20 to the American Red Cross to help those affected by Hurricane Harvey. 2 days later, via her Nightstar account, Christine posted 26 Twitter screenshots of herself being supportive and kind to creators like Doopy and No Whacking, followed by trollsome replies by Weens. Chris then went back to her main account to display Nightstar's tweeted screenshots as examples of trolls who should have been blocked. Later on, digital artist R. Merriweather invited Chris to be a guest on a podcast called Internet Dream Lounge, which was co-hosted by himself and EDM artist EZK. The next day, Merriweather notified his Twitter followers that the interview was completed and was due to be released the following week. Merriweather then created a Kiwi Farms account and revealed that he did not know exactly why Chris agreed to do the interview, but suggested that it was to promote her own Patreon account. After prolonged attempts to make the interview more edited down and entertaining, it was officially scrapped to never be released, though it was leaked at a later point.
Easy has actually been quite a big fan of Sonichu for some years.
I love Sonichu. I really do.
Support me on Patreon. I can send you copies of
Hey, you gotta respect it. You gotta respect the grind.
books.
Dude, for what's
you gotta respect the grind, brother.
Patreon?
Ah, damn.
Well, basically, minimum, just so I can make sure I make my money. The books are varying because with
Sound
my
is
publisher,
off.
minimum.
These nuts are off. What are you talking about? Hustle or scam? Nah, it's a hustle. You gotta respect it.
Has to be 48 pages, and the more pages there are, the more expensive it is for me, and then I have to pay shipping, of course.
Right,
of course.
They talk about the origins of the creation of Sonichu and the beginning of her transgender identity, before moving on to talking about trolls and pickles.
And then she and I walked off together, and then we were intercepted by this guy in a pickle suit, pickle costume. And I was like,
very nice.
I was thrown off by that, and then I didn't know what to think. But then eventually she walked off to her car with the guy in the pickle suit escorting her.
Oh god!
I was like, oh my god, what the hell was that?
Top 10 anime betrayals.
I'm very sorry for laughing at it, Chris. You must
betrayals.
imagine in retrospect it's
That is
funny.
unfortunate.
Yeah, kind of funny, especially when you got the adult definition of how a pickle can be interpreted. But really, that's not the... Well, that is one aspect that turns me off from the vegetable.
what really turns me off from the vegetable
So it
is
looks like a
actually
penis.
the taste and flavor.
You're lying.
And as I have eaten pickles before, like, you know, off a burger or a sandwich, that
Elena dropped
pickle
another
brine
banger.
doesn't quite suit me well.
I'll check
What
it out
about
right now.
kosher? How do you feel about kosher pickles as opposed to dill?
I don't think I ever tried kosher.
They're pretty good. That's the one that I like better.
I'd sample it. See how
Yeah, it's worth a try.
It's
Okay.
good you're open to new things, at least. So have you encountered the man in the pickle suit more than once, or is that the only time?
I think it might have been another time where outside the pickle suit he came back to Virginia.
Outside of the pickle suit.
And we just hung out for a little bit, but I'm not 100% sure. But I mean, I do know who he is.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
There are several situations where, of course, sampled videos from your previous channel. There's one video which you uploaded once, which features a man, a young, decent-looking man, who is interacting with you and joined you in a comedy skit where you drank a potion and became this man. A lot of people were very curious who this guy was. Was it a family friend? Do you remember who I'm talking about?
I know who you're talking about. Yeah, he actually was a friend of mine and one of my gal pals who actually lives in the Charlottesville area. Not going to name any names, but yeah, he was a friend, and he's currently married.
No face
and
reveal.
very well to do. I haven't talked to him in a long time though.
They discuss
He's
more
currently
trolls of the
married.
past, Chris's political stance, and more recent happenings, like her trip to BronyCon and her Twitter blockings.
Yes, I do have one final party thought I'd like to offer before we close out.
Go for it.
Over the years of which I have been mislabeled or misimaged or slandered by
Fluttershy ate
bad
more.
people. Let's just call them that neutrally by the bad people. Of course,
I'll
that's
turn on my
all in the
face cam.
past, and that's in between the miscontent I uploaded that they
Whoa, that is
repurposed
not my
for
face cam.
that. It's
That is
that's
rather
not me.
not my face
That's
cam.
not me totally. You can't define me in those
Whoa.
aspects.
Why is this large?
All the
This
way
is
around,
massive.
while I
What am I
was
doing?
still young and naive, didn't know as much as I do now. And don't know everything. We're not supposed to learn everything. I have always been and always will be and am a kind, heartfelt person, and I've always liked helping and sharing a smile, making people feel better. That was always me, and I encourage everybody.
That was always me.
Regardless of whether however they express their feelings of like and love, to just go out and
Just do it.
be like, hey, you're cool.
Mark, you're looking
Whatever.
a little pale there.
Fist bump,
Hold on,
handshake, maybe a hug. Do whatever's comfortable for you.
Chill.
As long as you at least share a little bit of good,
got this.
sincere kindness. I encourage that with everyone.
Wow. That's
very-
beautiful.
Very
Thank
beautiful.
you.
yes.
That's so
And
brave,
thank you,
Chris.
everyone.
Wonderful. Thank you
Alright.
for joining us, Chris.
Yeah, you were great.
Thank
It's
you.
been an honor. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
All right.
On September 3rd, Christine announced that she had unblocked all the people she had previously blocked on Twitter. She then proceeded to backtalk and reply to many tweets criticizing her. Notable controversial YouTube creator Count Dankula also replied to Chris, wishing that she would follow him back because he wanted them to have a live stream together. On the 4th, to commemorate what would have been her father's 90th birthday, Chris made a video in which she read out 2 letters written by her father, Bob Chandler.
And today, this special Captain's Log start date
Hold up, I think this is important.
2017. This date marks my late father's, Robert Franklin Chandler Jr., his 90th birthday. Miss him every day. Younger, older. Here's a couple of pictures of him.
Young, old.
Anyway,
It's a young
in honor of his
freaking
birthday
Bob.
today, I'd like to share something that actually came from him.
He's gonna sell it. He's gonna sell it.
Typed
I'm calling
up
it right now. He's gonna sell it.
and hand wrote a few things to me In honor of his birthday, I'm going to be reading out his letter that he made out to me by my born name. And they started on December 26, 1987. This is after he got his Tandem brand computer. And used the word processor in that. I used the word processor in there as well for... I made the list of all the video games I owned. That was pretty much that there. I mean, it was just a word processor. Anyway, so... To Christopher Weston Chandler from your daddy. Started December 26, 1987.
She reads out the letter in full before moving on to another one.
August 18th, 2008.
It's almost 1:30. I gotta hit the hay. We'll catch y'all next time.
At
I'll
this
see you around,
time in
buddy.
life,
Thank you for being part of the stream.
Sonichu need a quest and purpose in life. As if Sonichu didn't have a purpose already that I'd given him, and... everybody else and everything? This is just... This is what he wanted, my father. Let Sonichu become a champion for autistic persons everywhere and continually defeat the perils of autism. Good grief. Sonichu could become the spokesperson for autistic persons with an ongoing fight for them in chapter after chapter or good deeds on the internet. He could become the spokesperson from now on. You and Sonichu could become famous worldwide. What? He drew this little mini poster on the back. This silly. Look at this. Isn't that funny? Is that me? Is that me? Sonichu, defender, champion, and educator of autistic persons everywhere. Knocking out the big A. It's funny. Yeah, he was a smart man, my father. Not everything as it would be. I mean, Sonichu does not have autism. None of my electric hedgehog Pokemon have autism. I mean, the only autistic Pokemon I made was the grass psychic type autistic. That's, it's on the train card I've made before, but I don't have it on me right now. It's in my binder. So anyway, happy birthday, Mr. Chandler, wherever you are. And now, by special request, I still don't know all the lyrics, but I'll sing the choral verse. We're not flawless, we're work in progress. We've got dents and we got quirks, but it's our flaws that
the video
make
was
us
like
work.
kind of sweet, and now bro just does the shit. Okay.
This is Christine and Bob Chandler signing off for now. Have a
Bye,
great,
Chris.
safe day.
See you, dude. Chris just actually
On
his
September
dead
7th,
father.
Chris made another video for YouTube, discouraging her trolls from interacting with everyone on the internet with whom she talked.
I want you all to listen up for a moment. I want you all to listen
I'm listening.
up. Especially the internet trolls and cyberbullies who pester everybody I talk to. You should not be doing that because I know what y'all are inquiring of them. You're asking them about me. And guess what? They're not gonna have any information about me whatsoever, because depending on how much communication we have, you can consider the communication with most not that much, so they don't know so much about me, and I wouldn't know much about them. Like, take for example, yes, Doopy Do-Over.
Of course you're gonna continue mentioning them.
We hadn't talked much, at least we talked a little bit. I shared my feedback, I shared my positive input, because she's a good person. But anyway, she does not know anything about me, so nobody had to pester her. And I didn't know much about her except from what she shared on the videos on YouTube. So anyway, point of the matter is, don't harass or mass communicate with anybody on the internet that I talk with Period. If you want to borrow somebody, go borrow somebody that you're already talking with.
Bro,
Okay?
his eyes, man.
Okay?
Horrifying.
And also, definitely only 2 accounts on Twitter with my name on them.
Okay, Chris.
You know what they are?
Lamau.
There are no others. Anyway, lost my train of thought. But anyway, no, no, no. Okay? Stop harassing people. Because not only do I like them, but I care about some to all of them.
Some to all.
Okay?
It's funny.
Cut it out.
Yes,
That's all I
sir,
have to say
Mr.
for
Chris,
now.
sir.
Thank you.
On that same day, Chris wrote on Facebook that she was feeling lonesome and sad because she still hadn't found her sweetheart. She had not given up her search,
Real.
but had backed away for the moment, praying that her sweetheart would find her. In response, her Facebook friend, William Elliott Waterman, wrote that praying for a sweetheart to find her was a selfish, passive, and defeatist thing to do. He added that he knew married parents who were some of the loneliest people he had ever met, showcasing that finding a sweetheart was not a miracle cure for unhappiness, and encouraged her to do more to enlighten or cleanse
Yeah, but
her
Chris
body,
wants to bone.
like
I don't think
exercising
you
or
realize
meditating
that.
to make herself relax
Chris just wants
and
to
feel happy
bone,
in
bro.
her own skin. Soon after, Chris's longtime Facebook friend, Jessica Quinn, left a comment, simply
Holy
writing
shit.
that the two needed to talk. Presumably after holding a private conversation, Jessica revealed on Facebook that she and Christine began a so-called complicated romantic relationship, elaborating in the comment section that the two were testing the waters. On September 8th, Chris officially declared on YouTube that she was in a relationship with Jessica Quinn.
If
What just happened? Why? Who is this Jessica? Why did Jessica just show up and just said, we need to talk, and now they're dating? What the heck? That's so out of left field. Did that really just out of nowhere happen? No context whatsoever? They had a short conversation, and now they're like, no, we're dating now. That's great. No, that's just normal. She's been commenting on his post for like a year now, but just sent, if we need to talk, and now they're dating. That's so normal.
finally happened. I'm Christian Weston Chandler, and I am in a true, loving relationship with my sweetheart, my Miss Jessie, my little Miss Jessie, and I'm her little Miss Christine.
Yeah, is it? I'm pretty sure it's a troll.
Real good. She and I have been talking to each other for more than a couple of years. She is made aware of y'all trolls and bullies, and
Jessica Quinn was a Facebook friend since 2015. Now turned to the last catfish sweetheart before the idea guy saga. Okay, so it's a dude.
It's taking me on. It's choosing me as her sweetheart. Still work in progress. This relationship.
Why do you start as a complicated
I'm
relationship?
her champion.
Oh, goddamn.
I'm gonna defend her from
the trolls.
Y'all trolls and
I
bullies.
hate you.
I have
You're so
true
cringe.
love in my heart.
Me too, dude.
It's unreal to me. I'm getting used to it. But I stand straight to arms. I'm
There's
not
actually
gonna
been
let
some debate about whether or
anybody
not she's a
harass or
troll.
bother my sweetheart. If y'all have any questions about our relationship, you direct them to me. And upon there being any of which she and I mutually agree whether or not to share or leave offline, period, our relationship will mainly be offline. Jessica, I love you with all my heart, and I am yours forever on, as long as you have me.
W is.
I'll do my best for you, if not better.
This is W is. Like, she doesn't have any plots. She just starts a relationship with him
So
for a bit and
everybody
then breaks up
please
with him.
Respect her
Interesting.
as you would respect me very much.
So she doesn't do any like trolling. She just exists.
Thank you. Have a good, safe day.
The next day, Kiwi Farms user, Moonman's son, had a private conversation with Jessica on Facebook. They questioned whether she was truly genuine or a troll, with Jessica firmly stating that she was simply trying out the relationship with Chris and seeing if it would work. She revealed that she was well aware of Christine's past actions, admitting that there were poor choices made by Chris.
You guys are so fucking weird. I hate weens. I hate trolls. I hate people that are this fucking invested into it. What attracted you to Chris, if I may ask? Do you really think he would take any positive away from all this? I mean, I get it. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's none of your business. I don't know.
With that
something about me
because she felt
that kind of triggers me.
Can change.
And yes, things change in some way, shape, or form. Really? Examples of this? I genuinely believe that, but Chris is a bit different. I mean, to say that you are dating when you're clearly not in love, I would call that a bit of a troll. Some people are just fixers or get parasocial. I think she was maybe in that vein. That's so weird.
Her actions be kept more private. Even though Jessica firmly stood by her stance as a real woman, genuinely interested in a possible relationship with Christine, most people assumed her to be a troll on the count of her sometimes ethically questionable Facebook posts over the years. Whatever the case, Christine believed, once again, that she had found her sweetheart, a girlfriend like she wished, who could right all her wrongs and change her life for the better.
The most trollish thing she does is sneak fat fetishism into Sonichu. Wait, so it's her fault why, like, Rose Shoe becomes fat? Or what? Ah, damn. Boop. Boop. Now respect me as you respect me. What'd she do to deserve that, Chris? That's funny. A bit of a fixer-upper is not Chris. He's virtually a demolished building. Real. And here's Sorbet. See, he's alive and well. Sorbet. Blah, blah, blah. Everyone talks about how Gino yells the all caps words, but the bits where he lowers the volume for tiny letters is pure art. Listening to poor Sorbet gurgling and choking while Chris just stares into the fucking sun wearing a strap-on horn and jabbering nothing into the camera is so depressing and infuriating at the same time. The way Chris literally scoffs and laughs at his dad's dreams of Chris becoming an important member of society is one of the saddest and infuriating things in Christery. Ay, ay, ay. Literally nobody but Chris ever called Chris a loving, caring, kind person or any of the things he attributes to himself. Yay, thanks for the extra long stream tonight, Mark. It's all good. Mark giving us all that we want. Chill.
Oh wow, that's a big lightning strike there for sure.
So fucking good.
Oh wow, that's a big lightning strike there for sure.
So good. Mark, what happened to your melanin? Everything else is the same.
Oh wow, that's a big lightning strike there for sure.
I fucking hate this. I love Chris's business model. People pay money for an item. Chris immediately spends that money, then tells the customer, sorry, I need more money to mail them out to you. Please donate so I can send them out.
Big lightning strike there for sure.
That's literally Chris. That is literally Chris's business model. It's great. Bro's an entrepreneur. You gotta give him that. His dad ignored all his old school instincts, swallowed his pride, and took quick, stolen, ridiculous cartoon character seriously to try and forge a connection with his horrible son. And all the monster can do is mock it. A lot of us would love to get a gesture of understanding from their father of that generation, and all he can do is complain. Irredeemable. Mark had to put his glasses on because his contacts are out. Fuck. That's a big Chris moment for sure. Mark, did you move? Your room looks a bit different. Yeah, I just had to change the stream setup a bit. My bad. Sorry if it's a little weird. Chris, I'm in need. Send us money. We need food. Chris, after receiving said money, buys $100 worth of commission, $400 transformer, $1,000 spent on video games, and don't forget, goes to a freaking con. I think the worst part of this video is that Chris genuinely thought he was rolling his R's. Father, did you turn into Christian? That's not Chris. Don't disrespect them like that. You in vacation already? So we doing the next episode, or are we done with the stream right now? You wait until I say that we're done with stream serially. You wait until I say I'm done. Okay? You hear that?
Oh wow, that's a big lightning strike there for sure.
That's a big lightning strike. So you chill it out, man. Mark, you're looking really handsome right now. Stream ends when Mark says it ends. New live stream idea. Oh shit, my bad. I still remember Bob's letters from way back in part 1. Hearing Chris read them in 2017 with sarcasm and laughter makes it feel like we've come to a full sad circle where dreams really never come true. The bell doesn't dismiss you, Mark dismisses you. Looking fit, Mark. I'm a gamer, man. I'm a gamer. Look, can I stretch it out? Oh, shite. My bad. All right, there. You guys are here now. You guys are... This is chat. That's you guys now. I want to see how much I can stretch this. All right. I'm so lonely and sad all the time. Literally anyone provides constructive criticism. Chris, nuh-uh. Gotta go back and look at all your tabs now. I don't have porn. I don't have porn open. Yeah, I don't have porn open. I'm chilling. I don't have porn open. I only have the Discord, which you can look at in the link in the description, by the way. So, okay, I'm done with the bit. All right, guys, I'm back. Hi, guys, it's me. I'm here. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. I will see you guys in... I'm not going to stream tomorrow. Tomorrow, you guys should watch my cousin's stream. I think my cousin's going to stream. So you guys should check him out. He's Guy Zero. I'll probably send it in the Discord. You guys should check it out. I'll be in the chat. We can watch it. It'll be fun. And then Thursday, I will stream for sure. I'll hang out on the Discord for a bit right now, post-stream. A little bit of a shorter stream compared to the past couple of streams. So... It's a bit shorter, but I mean, I don't know. I really want to eat. I'm hungry. I had a long day today. Like, ironically, usually all I do is like I wake up and I sleep. As I wake up and I wake up and I sleep. I wake up and I get on stream. Are you going to be live the 14th? Yeah, the 14th for sure. Yeah. But yeah, usually I wake up and I just go straight to stream. This time I woke up and actually did shit in the morning. So wake up just to nap again. Okay, chill. Sometimes, okay? But this time I woke up and actually did stuff in the morning. So that's why a little bit of a shorter stream, all right? Usually we go for like 6 to 12 hours, but this time, you know, I had to dial it back, you know? I had like 2 straight 12-hour streams, man. Can't have it all the time. Because you regain some sanity from Chris, ironically, only to inevitably lose it on the quest to finish Hades. Oh, it's your birthday on the 14th, really? Holy crap! No, dude, that's awesome. No, we're gonna sing happy birthday to you on Thursday for sure. Oh, what? Oh no, that's not Thursday, right? No, that's Friday, right? No, yeah, I'll be there Friday. Yeah, that's Friday. Oh my God, no, yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it Friday. Oh my God, that's based. Hell yeah. No, yeah, I'll see happy birthday to you on Friday. I'll put a reminder for myself for like 8 p.m. for that day, man. Oh my God, that's so based. 8 p.m. David birthday. David birthday. I'm going to show up in a freaking party hat and everything, man. Don't set it for 11 a.m. No, I made sure. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. I said it. for when I go live that day. A prelude for the next part. I was so fucking wrong. I'm so excited. Alrighty. Alright, I'm calling it a stream. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. I'll hang out on the Discord for a bit. You guys are great. I'll see you guys around. Thank you for being a part of the stream. I'll see you guys around. I'll be live Thursday. But yeah. Thank you guys. Bye-bye. 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 Bye, Gutsu. Bye, Cosmic. Bye, David. Bye, Roxas. Bye, Helena. Bye, Meg. Thank y'all for being a part of the stream. Bye, Peter. Bye, Edgy. Bye, all y'all. Y'all are great. Love you guys. Bye, David.